Almost live. Almost there.
Let's see. Looks
And the
like.
first comment I see is Flow Gambit. Wow. Wow.
Wait, but you sent out the link already?
No.
The link was already on YouTube. So guys, we are live. We're live. Reggie, over to you.
All right. Morning, everyone. Morning. After much delay, we did the best that we could to the point where it is being streamed from a secret location. Just know that we had to change. Joining us in studio today is many-time national champion of Jamaica, Fide Master Warren Elliott of Chess. And he will be giving us some insights into today's play. We have some exciting chess. We had exciting chess yesterday. We have more of the same today. We'll be following Jamaica and Barbados primarily today, but we'll be keeping an eye on many of the territories or all of the territories playing today from the region. Again, also in studio is three-time national champion of Jamaica, Fide Master Damian Davey. And you know already, I am Raggy Winter, the Ron Burgundy of chess. Let's go over what happened yesterday. Yesterday, Jamaica drew 3-3 with Chile. And to be honest, if you even had asked our ancestors, what the score against Chile would be, boasting a GM and other high-ranking players, we would not have even guessed that we could have gotten 3-3, so a draw. And so that was very good. Rashawn White played creditably yesterday. He dismantled a grandmaster. And it doesn't matter the time format. A grandmaster is a grandmaster is a grandmaster. When you get food to consume, you have to eat it up and eat it up well. Unfortunately, Rachel Miller, candidate master Rachel Miller, WIM Rachel Miller, lost her first game, but she bounced back in good style. Today, candidate master Mali Correa defeated another grandmaster, and so we're going to see if we can take you through those games and continue. Warren, welcome again. Welcome today. We had you yesterday, but because of the poor internet connection, we had to cut the broadcast short. Welcome again. Welcome back. Welcome forward. Welcome side.
Welcome up.
What can you tell us? Yes. What can you tell us? Have you looked over any other games yesterday and today? Any games that you would want to talk about, discuss?
Well, all I know is number one guy is the new beast. He's the new beast. I think we can officially say it, unless something dramatically changes between today and tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Roshan is playing some fantastic chess, and not just him. To be honest, I have looked on quite a few of the games, the Jamaican games, the Barbados games, and so on, because they're in the English-speaking Caribbean, so we support them and everything. And I'm telling you, these guys are playing some fantastic chess. So I'm just looking forward to some more. It seems as if we've already missed some grandmaster slain, but I have a feeling that there's more to come.
Yeah, definitely. Warren. Yesterday would have been the day above all to get the stream right. But we are playing the internet gambit, and sometimes we will lose. But more often than not, we are fine. And today we're shooting from cyberspace, new background, different lighting. But of course, the fans prefer us to be live than not to be. All right,
Yeah.
Guys in the chat, let us know if you're hearing any feedback. I'm just testing and fixing stuff as we go along. So what's on today's menu, Raggy?
Boy, before we even get into that, we want to welcome everyone again to the official broadcasting partner for the 2020 Chess Olympiad from this region. It's brought to you by this CCA, that's the Confederation of Chess for Americas, who the president is Jorge Vega Fernandez, and the deputy president, who has been with us for a couple of days, Grandmaster Darcy Lima, also the president of the Brazilian Chess Federation. We want to say a special shout out to the treasurer, Alan Herbert, who is also the president of the Barbados Federation. And for those of you who do not know, we have 34 countries in the America, from Antigua right down to Venezuela. It includes USA, Uruguay, US Virgin Islands, Jamaica, Panama, Peru, Puerto Rico, Nicaragua, Netherlands, Antilles, Mexico, Haiti, Honduras, and many other countries. We also invite you to go to the CCA website, have a look around, and join any of the participation of players in the region. To be honest, I expect fantastic chess today. I know that we are going to be following Barbados. I think the beast is rested today.
Well, maybe for this game. Maybe for this game.
Yes, for this round, yes. And so it's a pity, but I mean, we will be following Martin Del Castillo and others, and we are just going to be, analyzing, see if we can get into their heads, and just to let everybody know, we want to play our own version of Guess the Move. Guess the Move. Let's see if we can play like the masters. All right, Damien, what says though? Whose game are we looking at now?
Right now we're looking at Martin versus Winston from Guatemala. And one thing I can say about Martin, Warren can back me up on this one. This guy knows his openings. Oh my lord. Martin can beat you from home.
Yeah.
Definitely does, and it looks like he's showing it here again too. It's an interesting match though, because if I'm not mistaken, isn't his wife from Guatemala? Am I?
One of those countries. But that's interesting.
It would be quite interesting to see if she's also playing versus her former country.
I will double check if she's playing.
Yeah.
No, she's rested.
Okay, so this
she's rested for this match.
So.
Yeah, this type of thing always reminds me. Whenever I see Grandmaster Anish Giri playing Banter Blitz and he's streaming, I always wonder if his wife is ever going to challenge him. I mean, she challenged him once, and he was. Let's just say he was very understanding. He played. Yes, he made us
dinner that night.
Boy, because he did tell us, if he wins, he loses, and if he loses, he loses.
If he loses, he loses.
Yeah, it's never a good thing. So, right.
All right, and I'm getting confirmation that Martin's wife is in fact from Guatemala.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting combo today. All right, but as per usual, I'm rooting for Martin. Oh my, he won 2 beautiful games yesterday.
Yeah.
Right out the opening, and his conversion.
But for this,
but wait, 1 second. Did Martin say that he can't play blitz?
I don't know. Yes, he said he's good.
I don't believe it. This quality from his rapid games. I'm pretty sure he can play blitz.
Full disclaimer, he was one of the masters who ran when I visited Barbados about three years ago. But he was there to witness the shellacking that I administered there. So, Martin, whenever you're ready, I'm ready. Yes.
But it's been fun since he said that as well, Damien. So he might have done some work since then. What you can do in a month,
yeah, true. All right, so let's look at this position. So white played knight c3 and knight f6, e4, e5. Oh, king's gambit, and we'll see d5 now. Takes, knight takes. Yeah. Once black knows what he's doing in these lines, generally he does come out with a very satisfactory position.
Somehow I'm not seeing the board.
You're not seeing it? All right, let's. You're not seeing it? Yeah, are you seeing the board, Raggy?
Yeah, I'm seeing the board.
I'm seeing the end position.
Yeah.
Where,
okay. Let me see. 1 second.
All right.
Let me just double check and see.
Yeah.
Which position are you seeing now?
Bishop just went to d1.
All right, that would be the line. What position are you seeing now? Did you see me sacrifice Martin's queen?
Yes, queen times 8.
Okay.
He's not going to take that back.
Yeah, all right. Let me hurry up and take that back. The fans don't want to see such colorful moves. All right, so should I recap? Are you seeing the first move now?
Yes.
Yes, seen it now.
All right, let me know if you're still seeing the moves being played. All right, so it was a King's Gambit, and Martin knows his stuff. He's handling this one pretty well. Now the queen is on a3, and this King's Gambit, it looks like it almost went a little bad for white, but at the end of the day, it's a King's Gambit, and the pieces are around the king, right?
Sorry, Damien. Same scenario.
Which, yeah.
No.
What are you seeing, Reggie?
Well, I'm just seeing it now, but while you're explaining, I'm not seeing it at all.
Ooh, I am not sure what's up.
You
All
may
right.
have to reduce.
All right, let me send you the link then.
Okay.
That could work.
But yeah, it looked like it started from one knight c3, but then it transposed to a Vienna, and then it transposed to King's Gambit.
Yeah.
All right, let me send you the link for the game.
But I'm here wondering though, Warren, without bishop c4 and d4, would that be a better version for black? Wouldn't that be a better version for black?
Link sent.
Without bishop c4. All right, let me go to the board and see. Here we go.
All right, guys in the chat, are you seeing the moves while I'm playing them? Let me know. So that was Martin's game, and we also have Justin Blackman. Today's his first game, right, Raggy? We didn't see him play yesterday.
I haven't seen a lot of Justin play.
Yeah. All right, so this one is a Sicilian. Okay, Sicilian Khan. All right, fair enough. Castle king side. Rook c1. You're seeing the moves, Raggy?
I'm still on the Martin game.
No. Are you looking at Skype?
When you're moving it. No, not on Skype.
Oh, all right.
No, I see the end.
No, it goes over. Yes.
Okay.
So while you're moving it, we're not seeing it.
Interesting.
Very.
All right.
It is a Sicilian Khan for sure, but it transposed to a Scheveningen.
Yeah, and all the motifs are pretty much the same.
Are being played,
yeah. Black should be fine, though.
Yeah. I mean, I expect
it's still a game. It's still a game. Kasparov normally plays this, understanding that it's gonna be a game for a while. You know, lots of maneuver, and he has some epic battles with Karpov. As a matter of fact, he won one of his world championships as black. You know, where he played that idea where he played rook to e7 and then rook to e8, doubling up behind the pawn on e6.
What?
Yeah,
interesting. You know, I've never been the biggest fan of the Scheveningen because of the Curry's attack, but while studying the Curry's attack, I realized,
it's not so simple, eh?
It's not so simple. All right, give me 1
second.
second. I just realized that this computer is not plugged in, and of course, I don't want it to shut down.
All right, yeah, you might need to address that. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Scheveningen, though. I'll say that much. I actually played it. I remember getting a book by Nikitin about the Scheveningen, and as you know, he was a long-time manager of Kasparov. I fell in love with the Scheveningen from then. And then it turns out that there was an East versus West match, and I saw a game between Neil Fairclough and Shane Matthews. And Shane was wielding the Scheveningen, man. What?
Yeah.
Some serious sacrifices and stuff.
Yeah, that's one thing with the Scheveningen. It's spicy.
Yeah.
It's spicy, man. Spicy.
My issue with this, I think, where I don't even pay it that much attention or the attention it deserves. I'm always afraid of knight times e6 in some line.
And that comes in a lot of variations.
No, but I tell you, I'll be very honest with you. So to be honest, that's why some of the times I just really don't even try to invest a lot of time in the Sicilian.
If you don't have the heart of a lion, you're right, you can't. Because on every one of those light squares, a sacrifice can come.
Yeah.
On b5, on e6,
everywhere, on d5, everywhere.
d5, And on
G6,
and
nothing.
F7.
Yeah, and F7.
Yes.
All right, so we have Katrina Blackman up against Sylvia Carolina. All right, let's see. So we have a Dutch with a E4 sacrifice, and all right, looking pretty fine. Not so sure about this Bishop E7 move. I would have preferred maybe C5 or I'm just not sure I want to develop that bishop right at this moment. Ooh, this is a lot of pieces around. Wait, what?
Full heaps.
Are you seeing this game with Katrina? She just blundered.
I
4?
Bishop
yeah.
takes E4. Bishop takes E5. Pawn takes. She's dropping material now. Wow. There's Bishop E7. There's knight takes E4. Yeah, she got into some trouble right out the opening.
Knight times E4. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
she could have moved the queen with the check, not realizing that this is
because of bishop times E4. No.
Yeah.
You may
actually, does she have bishop to E7?
Oh yeah. Bishop E7. That wins on the spot, right? It would have won on the spot.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it won on the spot.
I mean, this is still good, simply because it's still there. The threat of in 8-7 mate is there, and the threat of bishop E7 is still there.
So maybe technically this was which one would, and this is what you need to explain to us, Damian and Warren. You have two candidate moves, bishop E7 or bishop times E4. I mean, which one would be better? I'm not entirely sure.
I'm choosing bishop E7 because I'm attacking checkmate in 1.
Yeah, and because you have enough time to calculate it as well. To be honest, in rapid, you normally just take the simplest option, not the one that's so complicated. So bishop times E4, I can understand. It's a simple move. It's still winning. Everything is good. But if you have time to calculate, and here she has 10 moves, you can calculate that bishop E7, and she can just resign.
So is it the same? Is bishop E7 that much more powerful than bishop times E4?
I can't say that because both of them are winning.
Yeah, both of them are winning.
Okay.
But bishop E7 wins the queen. Much
right
I'll
now
say.
she goes H6, then bishop E7.
Yeah, it's still over. I think rook F5 might be the only move.
All right, let me tell you why I asked that question. Have you ever really just you analyze your own games and you're clearly winning, but your method of winning is completely different from what a Fritz or a Stockfish would say, because you would have won in 8 moves, but Stockfish is saying you really should have won in 4, 5, 6.
All the time, but the only time that didn't happen for me was when I was playing in the 2014 Olympiad, in which by some miracle I was finding the moves that the computer was saying. But every other time, I expect to be playing the third or the second best move. If the move is very obvious, of course, I'll play it. But if the move overly complicates the position, then that won't be played. Simple chess will win the game.
She walked right into it. So bishop E7 now, and she can resign.
Yeah, bishop E7, bishop takes G6 too. Yeah, that's a tough one for.
Comes with threat of mate, so.
Yeah.
If bishop G6, then after pawn takes, you get the escape square on 8-7.
Yeah.
So it's better to just hit her with it right away. I'm feeling that she hasn't seen the concept,
Maybe. All right, let's look at let's go down the line. So we have Kiara versus Maria Esther from Guatemala, and let's see what's happening here. This looks like some E4, E5. But let's not guess. Let's see what's up. Wait, Warren.
Yeah.
This is a Scotch. Wasn't this one of your little pet back in the days?
Yes, indeed. Definitely was. Might get a little revival, it's modern day chess.
The funny thing with the Scotch, I've tried playing it quite a few times, but the resulting positions, they look so foreign to me. It's always more difficult to win a Scotch than to win a Ruy Lopez.
Yeah, it's definitely not structured out like the Ruy Lopez and the Italian. They have some alien-looking positions. You're right.
Definitely. All right, and we are seeing a position in which white is slightly better.
Yeah, positionally better, but those open lines on the queen side. You just never know.
That's why I didn't understand when Kiara went for nighttime c6. It nighttime c6, b-time c6, and you're giving black an open b file. If you're gonna take, I thought it would have been nighttime e6. I'm not saying you should have taken, but
well, one thing I can say about these positions, right? They are very funny because they're like some of these Sicilians in which black attack looks faster. But in the long run, white is the one who will mate on the king side. And I just have a feeling that this will probably happen here. I would have preferred maybe f4 or something.
Yeah, rook d3 looks very strange to me. What's going on? Where's the rook lifting to? Is it going to go to g3 or something?
b3, not 100% sure. But she did play it very quickly. She played it in 13 seconds. So.
And she's in a little bit of time trouble, but feels to me like the bishop belongs on d3, and that rook d3 move is opening up a bishop f5 idea at some point in time.
Yeah, well, funny thing, she just has to go back rook d2 now.
I think I prefer bishop the rook on d2.
It is what it is, Warren. Sometimes you play a move and you're like, crap, but this piece doesn't belong here. Hey, the best thing to do is just to move it back,
Just move it back, Bite your pride and say, you know what?
Don't be a hero. All right, let's keep going down. Nitin up against Brian. So the battle of the juniors, looking a very solid position from black here. White does have some pressure, but this knight and g4 doesn't particularly look impressive right at the moment. Unless it's going to e5, but the position looks fairly equal-ish. Maybe c takes d4 just answer these questions around the c file, but I don't know. So many good moves are there. Queen b7, so many moves.
Yep.
All right,
he did play. How well booked up these guys are. I mean, the Cambridge Spring is just getting a revival these days. Like, I remember back in my days, Cambridge Springs was hot because
you could win early.
Seaver used to play it a lot, but it kind of went out of fashion, and then all of a sudden it's back in fashion, and in no time, every junior,
every junior knows it.
It knows it,
And black is absolutely fine in this position.
Yeah, black is fine here for sure.
Wait.
I might even prefer him because of the bishop versus knight in this type of endgame.
Yeah. Alright, let's keep going down. So we have Vanessa up against Daniela. And Vanessa is white. Is Vanessa about to drop a piece though? Isn't there just
a showdown?
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
I believe we did.
Yeah.
Isn't bishop b3 f3 winning a piece? Oh my, yeah.
Yep. Clean
That's
as
a piece. How did she drop
By the way,
it though?
I've not seen what you're seeing, and I'm going through the games when you mentioned them.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not sure what Skype is up to. Skype is misbehaving now. Fix this. Sure.
Teacher, what do you call that tactic?
That's a remove.
Are you seeing it, Raggy? Are you seeing the moves?
I'm actually using the link.
Okay.
Yeah.
Removing the guard.
Oh, yes.
All right. Let me try something. Let me try and reshare this screen.
Which is why I guess in Grandmaster games they like to overprotect many things. Yeah. All right. So bishop times f3 just wins.
All right. So I'm resharing the screen.
Because she doesn't have queen h5.
No, because it doesn't.
Bishop
queen h5. There's bishop h6, right?
Yeah.
Oh, she played h4.
Yeah, she has to go all out now. Even with her king on that side, she's just gonna push like maybe g4 afterwards and just attack.
Yeah, it makes sense. You have to make the best of the current position.
Yeah.
All right.
It should work, but
let's glimpse back at Martin's game.
Yes.
Wait. Are you guys seeing this? Can you see it on Skype? Can you see it, Warren? Martin has a pawn on a2.
No, it's still
I kid you not.
Not seen it on Skype, but I'll try to see if I can go over to where it is.
All right, let me
What
see.
on earth happened here?
Yeah, the pawn is on a2.
How?
I don't know how Martin does it. The pawn is on a2. I kid you not. I kid you not. The pawn is on a2.
White is his own thing, but black
Yeah,
is just ignoring it.
the queen is on b2. The pawn is on a2. Hey, you know that if this attack doesn't work, the game is over.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
And
Completely
it doesn't look like
over.
it's working because a rook is gonna come on the G
On the G
file now.
file. Oh my lord. This is good stuff. This is what the fans came to see. This one is spicy.
It's gonna be the two rook combo. One will go to G8 to defend things, and one will go to A1, A8
to queen the pawn. The pawn is going to queen. This pawn will queen.
But even in this, I'm wondering, can't I allow him to can't bishop times 8-6?
Yeah, but then
G8, and he's losing a piece, right? The bishop on G4. That it looks funny.
Looks really funny.
And the rook goes to G6, and then the rook goes to the other rook goes to G8, and
that's it.
It turns out that black is the one who's attacking.
Amazing.
He's gonna drop short. Then knight.
Martin is on form.
Yeah, he is on a little form. He's on showdown form, Reggie. This looks like showdown form. So we'll extend the invitation again. And let's finally start looking at the Jamaican game. So we're looking at Rashawn White. He is white up against Mark Machin.
Right.
Yeah, so Rashawn, let's see that one. Rashawn, he's white against Machine. Boy, this Machine guy cost me an international master title, you know, man.
Yeah,
I was tied in the league with this guy going into a particular round.
He's very annoying, you know. He's very annoying. All right, so let's see.
And he's playing his favorite
his modern thingy. But Rashawn seemed to have handled it pretty decent.
Expertly, yeah.
Pretty decent. It's better. It's just the opposite color. Bishop, I don't think that will allow him to win, but man is up a pawn. This guy.
Yeah, he did take the pawn. He literally took it like it was his.
You didn't tell us you were giving lessons.
I mean, it looks very hard to win, of course. In fact, how does he win this? It's drawn now, right? Yeah, I think it's drawn now.
He doesn't win this because he has to take the rook. Yeah. Otherwise, he lose b2. And then after that, you can't forget it.
Yeah, so Rashawn will draw this game.
But that's still a very good draw. I mean,
extremely. Yeah, extremely good.
I recall one of subzoners that I played in. And
I played in it too. Many people played in it.
Of course, yeah, you were there.
Yeah, it's a draw now for sure. There's no way to make progress. The extra pawn can never queen. Alright, but keep playing. Just keep entertaining and just keep playing. You never know. Your opponent could blunder. Alright, let's look at Rihanna Brown.
He's already running away from the pawn, so what's going on?
Man. Opposite colored bishops as well. I mean, yeah, you can be rest assured. Yeah, rest assured.
And look at Rihanna. Rihanna Brown has a very nice position.
Let's find that one. Oh, against Danitsa. Danitsa, I think, isn't she the top female player in our region?
Probably is. I'm not sure. At one time, she definitely was. She definitely was.
I don't remember. We don't count Cuba when we're doing this.
I mean, that's the country of Dominguez and company.
Right. When I say top, I mean top junior player though.
No, I don't think she's a junior anymore.
Right, she's not a junior anymore, but I remember her and Rachel were like pretty much not enemies because they're also friends, you know? They're very good friends, but they're rivals, let's put it that way. And she pretty much blew up.
Yeah, she
has a absolute title, right?
Yeah, she's a FMWIM as well. But she did lose a bunch of rating, like 200 rating points in like no time.
Yeah.
But Rihanna is very much better in this
but
position.
I
Yeah,
thought
man,
Rihanna
Rihanna
missed.
is
I
putting
thought
on.
Rihanna missed rook times f6. Why does that appeal to me, or it just doesn't work?
Which
What
move is
point?
that?
After she played knight times f4.
Just send me the
Rook
move.
times
I
f4.
can.
I think it's moved to 20.
Okay, move 20.
Yeah, why does
So
rook
knight takes
f4?
f4. Rook takes
White.
f4.
Yeah.
Oh, rook takes f6. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
You don't have to tell me twice.
You know, everybody will play this.
I don't have to
Everybody
work
will
so
play
easy.
it.
Your bishop must be strong like 10 co.
Yeah, when that bishop takes on d4 and then your queen swings over. Yeah, that's
The d4.
Raggy, man. Hold on, Raggy. What's going on?
Warren, I keep saying it, you know. Who is Raggy's coach?
That's some secret thing going on.
So
I'm
rook
not
takes
telling you.
f6 was extremely strong.
Yeah, it was.
Followed by
Yeah.
queen g4 check, king h8,
And
and
then bishop times
d4. And how does black survive this?
You have to hope to defend this. There's no defending coming in.
Black can't survive this, Warren.
No,
There's no way.
Without losing material.
Yeah. That would have been a good one. Raggy is coaching, you know.
Relax.
The fans want to know. Alright, so I'm seeing results here. I'm seeing alright, let's look at Nikela's game first. And Nikela is which color?
Wasn't Nikela white?
Okay. The board just looks so confusing.
Strange, right?
Yeah.
So good for her that she's down a pawn, I think.
Oh,
And
but it's white to play. It's white to play. Yeah, this is the tough one. So I suspect just b times c5.
Right. Then she has to count to see if this race can work. If she runs up and plays king b5 to a4 and take that pawn and just try to queen it, is white faster with g4, g5?
Well, it doesn't matter. You have to play it, so don't even count. Counting doesn't even matter. You just play it.
Take first and then figure it out after, right?
Figure this and then just king b5 and just rush for the pawn. Don't even calculate anything. Yeah, that's the right way to do it. All right, I'm seeing a result here for Jamaica. Darren won.
McInnes, yes.
And he's also in the chat, right? He's saying we're late to review his game.
Reasonable.
Boy. Let's look at Darren's game. We're seeing Darren up against a Benko Warren. He took the pawns.
What?
All of them.
He took the pawns.
Every one of them.
Yeah, he took the pawns. Oh man, he got the dream position. Oh my. Do you see this, Warren? He took the pawn and got the dream position.
He doesn't understand.
He doesn't.
Funny enough, I found out about this idea by actually playing against a grandmaster in Dayton. Played in a tournament there in the US a couple of years back. Got some licks, of course, but you know, one of them, the guy played into my Benko and into a line that I'm thinking, I love this. I did so much work on this. This is fantastic. And he did this setup. I don't know if the guy is gonna, well, no. Yeah, similar with the A4 and B3 ideas. And you know, you just clamp down on the queen side where you don't get those counterplay. It took me 2 years to fix that line.
Wow.
Oh my.
2 years.
Oh my.
2 years.
I don't want to make an announcement, but let's just say it's fixed.
It's fixed. But 2 years, Warren. 2 years.
2 years. The thoughts were, do I quit the Benko? Or, you know, or really try to fix it?
What was the issue that you got?
All right, so what happened is typical counterplay on the queen side, you just don't get it.
Okay.
So white is up a safe pawn, and not only is he able to block your counterplay over there with a4 and b3, but he's also, after all of that, to set up the pawns being able to push. So after everything is cleared, he goes like rook b1 and he pushes to b4, and suddenly the pawn starts to move. It's very technical though, and you know, luckily, let's just say The Benko is still alive.
The Benko is alive. Long live the Benko. Could you send me those? I think Martin won, so we'll look at Rachel's game first, and then we'll jump over to Martin. All right, so Rachel is black.
Did you look at his game?
Martin? No, I'm just seeing the results, so I'll look at it shortly.
And as in Darren's game, you went through it?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, man, fantastic game.
Yeah,
man.
fantastic stuff. Warren, who's teaching Rachel about grabbing these spawns? Yeah.
Yeah, what's happening?
She and I are fan of these things, you know. Take all these spawns if you can. Take them all.
While the grabbing is good.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes things get hard and you just need a little pawn to ease the pressure.
But Damian, hold on. Rachel played 3A6. Yes, yeah. She has been watching Magnus clearly.
Everybody's moderned up. Everybody's moderned up, man.
It's a new stuff. It's all new stuff. Yeah.
Come back into chess with the whole business, you know.
Yeah, she did convert this one pretty easily.
Oh, the girl walked into it very bad. This is the perfect way to keep the pawn.
Yeah,
and
because
then when
she
you
played
have
E3.
E4 is so bad. Yeah.
All right, let's look at Martin. How did Martin win this game? Let's see. The fans are curious. We left it around A3. We left it right here. So he took on E6. Martin took back. Bishop takes E6. The rook went to G8, and then the rook went to G6, and then the other rook went to G8. Oh my! Oh my! Look at these pawns. Martin just pushed them.
He's the one attacking.
Oh my! The pawns. Oh my! That's a queen, right? Oh my! This is beautiful stuff from Martin. Martin took everything. Sacrificed the queen for the rook. Converting cleanly in Capablanca style. Pretty good stuff there. All right, so we have Justin's game. We have Justin's game. Let's look at Justin's game. Justin is black. He's down a pawn.
No, Justin is white, right?
Oh yeah, sorry. Justin is white. He's down a pawn, but it's a queen ending. And what do you normally think about these positions, Warren?
Normally winning if the pawn is far away. But with it being so close now, it's not so easy to get it pushed forward. So black is gonna try. I don't see a clear way to advance the pawns without allowing some form of perpetual. So what he would love to do is probably to somehow get the queen to say on the diagonal, to say D3 or somewhere like that. But whilst at the same time stopping the checks at the back.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how he's gonna do that. Even if he goes queen to D5 and swing down to D3. Then maybe.
I'm having a feeling this one should probably draw. King.
Yeah. Especially with the time. I think you should, whoa, wait, but you can't be too passive, you know.
Yeah, it can't be too passive.
Yeah, you need to.
This is.
It's gonna be hard to push the pawns.
It's very difficult to make true progress in this position, but progress can be made. Progress definitely can be made.
Hold on, really?
Oh, GM speaks.
No, I'm just asking, really.
Reggie, I need some of that Kool-Aid, you know. I need some of that Kool-Aid.
The problem with queen endings, Raggy,
yeah,
is that if the king is open, it's hard to make progress without allowing checks all over the place.
Okay.
So the question is, how does he actually progress without allowing some checks and stuff? Like that king h1 move, I think is very horrible, by the way.
Okay. Because I'm wondering if the idea for the black king can be to enter behind the queen, knowing that I have to sacrifice at some point.
Yeah, not on an open board.
Okay.
And I think some progress is being made. In the meantime, let me just see what's up with these results. And let me hit refresh here. So Jamaica beat Puerto Rico
2.
4-1 thus far.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it would be 4-2. So Rushan drew. We won on board 2 on default. Rihanna Brown drew. And Darren McKennis and Rachel Miller won. So we did beat Puerto Rico.
And what's
and
the
Warren,
current
the ladies continue to deliver for us.
Yes.
Yep. We have a fantastic future for these ladies.
The thing with the thing why I think Justin may crack is because of the clock. I think it's a little easier to play for black.
Of course, far easier to play for black. It just probe around, the pieces around and so on.
And this is the final game, so let's just stick with it. I feel black will win this game though. Low time, possibility for a slight blunder.
Yeah, it has to be very careful,
Yeah. That's a good move though. That's a very good move.
Really? Queen D2 check?
No, it doesn't matter because there's a perpetual. Yeah. It's a perpetual at the back.
Queen F2?
Yeah, just move the king again.
Yeah, don't allow that want to move with a check or anything like that.
Yeah, I think this will draw now. How does the queen get back to defend F8? It can't. It can't. So yeah, he will draw now. He will draw. Yeah, no progress can really be made.
The thing is that the pawn on G4 really restricts the king.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, this is it.
Queen E7 was a brave move though.
Yeah, it definitely was. Normally you wait until the last moment to run down.
Yeah, but this is definitely a draw. This is a draw. In fact, black has to give the perpetual now. Let's move the king. Not to G3. Not to G3.
Let's keep moving it on that H5.
Yeah, G3, Queen F2, mate. But Justin is a strong player. He won't fall for that.
Oh, and then he's gonna try. I think what he wants. No, I think what he wants is he wants to get in Queen. He wants to get in Queen D5 with a check.
Even if that happens, it doesn't matter.
It really
F6 is hanging as well. That's the problem. Yeah, there's nothing here.
All right.
So that means Barbados would have won the match. Is that correct or?
Let me see. No, they can't win because the score is already 3-1. So now it's just a perpetual. Yep, and it's a perpetual. There is no way to escape this perpetual.
Typical. Well, he could try and end up losing the pawn on E2.
And then we would see Justin push.
And then you'd see Justin push.
Yeah, so Queen D6 check should be played.
I think this was the
and Queen block is the only move. If King moves, Queen D3 check will win the pawn. And Queen back to F6. And yeah, that's it. Alright, so that was a draw. So let's see what was the final result.
Let's look at the table.
That game. Let me refresh this table.
Let's see.
Alright, it's still saying 3-1. So Suriname is losing to Panama. Well, they have lost to Panama. Honduras beat Mexico. Interesting. Costa Rica beat Dominica Republic. And El Salvador and Nicaragua still playing. And we're just waiting on the other results to come in.
Like a few upsets there.
And let me just see. So Martin won. Justin drew. Katrina lost. Kiara lost.
Game was
and Nitin won. So I'm not even sure how the maths work out there, but it's looking like almost 2.5 something. But I'll just wait until the results are updated. Maths is not my strong suit anymore.
We don't know. Lies.
Yeah, I gave up on that maths life a little while back. Maths is hard work. So what is coming up in round 5 and round 6 for Pool D? let's see. Pool D. Let's see, where are these team pairings? All right, so next round we have Barbados versus Suriname. Caribbean clash right there.
Wow.
That one will be paying keen attention to that one. Will they release the beast? Can't rest the beast too long, you know. The beast needs to eat food, you know. The beast needs to eat food. All right, so we will have Barbados versus Suriname in the next round. Panama, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Mexico, Honduras versus Costa Rica, Dominican Republic versus Guatemala. And in the sixth round, we'll have Guatemala versus Suriname, El Salvador versus Barbados, Mexico versus Panama, Costa Rica versus Nicaragua, and Dominican Republic versus Honduras. So this is all the CCA region clash, Raggy.
Tough matches.
And only 3 teams will emerge from this round. So interesting rounds are ahead.
Indeed. What do you think about this format? I meant to ask.
I love it.
Where you add the juniors.
I love it.
You like it, General?
No, I don't like it. I love it. I love it. You know, yeah, it shows the real strength of the country.
Yeah.
Not just the
males or the females. It shows a real strength. And if you
That's
look at it,
interesting,
it's almost like the same team that would go to the Olympiad. It's the same team, you know. If you look at it, it's 2 males, 2 reserves. So overall, it's like the same Olympiad. But I think I like this format even more than the regular Olympiad.
It's more inclusive, yeah.
You know, I do as well. I mean, it's a lot more inclusive, and it shows what is happening in the country as a whole, since it's a country tournament anyways.
Yeah.
Like when you think about the Olympics, right? If they had just a track Olympics, Jamaica would probably be the champions.
Yeah, it would be the champion.
I like that. I like that.
But when you have a full Olympics with all the different sports and so on, there's nowhere close to the top, because it shows overall, you know, look at how the country is doing in the sport. I like it too, but I'll be honest with you, I like it more for online.
They should roll it out for the real Olympiad, man. Switch to this format.
Oh wow.
Well, it would be interesting, but that would take away the female side of the Olympiad. That's the problem.
Why? No, we have 3 females guaranteed that game every round.
So technically,
the females. In fact, we would need to have stronger females to compete.
Yeah,
well, country like China would have a definite edge because they have 2,2600 female.
Top 3 is probably 1, 2, 3 in the world.
Yeah, but at the same time, it would force us to develop female chess. That's one of the keen more attention to female chess. So I do like the format. It feels more inclusive to me. The question is, can a female play on the male side, on the male team though, with this format?
That's an interesting question, because can you imagine asking somebody like Judith Polgar to play on a female board?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a very interesting
So
question.
I think maybe they'll make some arrangements for that one. Let me refresh this thing here and see what were the final results. All right, so the final results are Barbados lost to Guatemala 4.5 to 1.5. Panama beat Suriname 2.5 to 3.5. El Salvador beat Nicaragua 3.5 to 2.5. Honduras beat Mexico 3.5 to 2.5. So many 3.5 to 2.5. So many. And Costa Rica beat Dominic 4.5 to 2.
4 to 2.
Oh boy. 4 to 2. So let me work on that link for round 2. So which games would you like to see for round 2, Warren? We'll definitely be looking at the Barbados Suriname game for sure.
Yeah, definitely
that
take a look at
it. Would be spicy. We should definitely look at the Costa Rica Dominican Republic. Let me.
Is it Costa Rica or Dominica versus Guatemala?
Let me just double check. Oh, I was looking at the wrong round.
Ah.
Yeah, it's Dominica versus Guatemala.
And what's happening with Mexico? Who's leading that section?
Let me see. Yeah, that's a good question. Who is leading?
What division? Yeah, what division is Mexico in?
All right, so leading the section is Costa Rica on 6 points, followed by Mexico on 5.
Oh.
Nicaragua, and El Salvador, and we have Guatemala and but Barbados is definitely in the running.
Yeah.
They just need to start applying
some
some licks, and they're definitely up there. You know, licks is the
that's why
solution. You know,
beast. That's why they're resting the beast, man. So you come out refreshed for these last 4 rounds, you know.
All right, so let me just prepare this link so that we can watch the Dom ranked games.
It's interesting that Costa Rica is leading, though. I mean, in the region, when you look at the Spanish teams, Costa Rica in general is usually at the lower part of the podium.
Really?
Yes. In general, I mean, the countries like Mexico's and the Dominican Republic and the Puerto Rico, they're normally ahead of them, believe it or not. Like when you go to the junior events and stuff like that, those countries are finishing higher. You know, the Colombias and those countries are finishing higher than Costa Rica for sure. But I know over the past couple of years, they've done a lot of work on their program. I mean, they've hosted a lot of international tournaments as well. So it looks, I mean, we don't know how it's going to end, but to be leading at this stage with countries like Mexico in it.
And they did beat Mexico.
It says something. It says something.
All right, so we should be able to see those games once they are live.
And just a quick question on Jamaica. Jamaica is in 6th. Am I?
Let me switch to that pool.
Why?
We're in 6th with 6 points. Tough group. Tough group. Tough group. But let's see. There is still 3 rounds to go. Mathematically, do we have a chance? Yes, we do have a chance mathematically.
Only 2 points away from Venezuela, I think. So
yeah. And we did miss to win that Venezuela match.
Don't remind.
So let's see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day. If they win all 3 matches, I suspect they will be able to advance.
They're through for sure.
But it's a tough group. So Bolivia is leading, followed by Chile, and Venezuela, Denmark, Uruguay, followed by Jamaica.
So imagine if Jamaica had beaten Chile. You know, it's not. I can't just look at it as a binary score, as 1 extra point, because when you do lose, that's when you are liable to be rested the next game. The team selection can change. The morale of the team can you understand what I'm saying? So it's not just about getting an extra win.
Yeah, the flow is important.
Scenario, somebody may not want to play anymore. So yeah.
Yeah, and I'm getting news from the grapevine that the other internet provider is experiencing some issues. So there is some outages. Yeah, not sure when that will be resolved, but if not, tomorrow we'll be shooting from the remote location again.
So we've been watching a lot of these games and so on. Who are you guys most impressed with so far?
It has to be the beast from Jamaica. It has to be the Jamaican beast. He's impressive. He is very impressive so far.
Yeah, I forgot that was an easy question. So
yeah. Well,
I've seen Rachel play.
Yeah, Rachel and Rihanna. Oh my, they're very solid. They're playing very good chess.
Yeah. So
is there a way to find out what the other, like, to know which boards are scoring the best and so on?
I suspect that
compared.
Is it on chess results? Normally they do have that for the regular Olympiad.
Yeah, they normally have this board. I think rank table. Let me see. No,
ranking list of players.
Because that would be interesting to see how, the Caribbean countries are performing, versus the other European countries and so on in terms of the boards. I suspect
that I'm not seeing that now, though.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it either.
Let me see if I can check.
I definitely suspect our girls would be at the top.
Yeah, are close to the top. No, not seeing that.
Not seeing it. Okay.
Right.
Because we would need to add both rounds together as well, right?
Yeah, from the start coming up.
Start.
The pools
and in
are
this
out.
section, Rachel is currently on 4 from 6. And where is Rihanna Brown?
Are you sure?
Yeah, for this segment.
How did she drop?
She lost 2 games.
It was 2 games. Oh wow. I thought it was. Oh yes, that's true.
All right, so the round should be starting the game should be starting in 2 minutes.
2 minutes. All right, send that link if.
Yes, please send that link, please. 1 second.
So Peter Thomas is saying, I am here now. Welcome, Peter Thomas. And Anisha is saying, Ren has been playing really well on our board. She's playing top board. She's a junior, right, Warren? She's a junior, but she's playing top board for Jamaica. So, and in the first round, or in Division 4, she scored 8 from 9, which is a massive score on board 1. That's dream level score. Rachel scored 9 from 9, and in this current segment, she's facing much stronger opponent, but she's managing her own. She's playing the way a board 1 should play.
Yeah, man, I'm really impressed with her as well. Overall, not just in this tournament, but I think she's now just showing what we need to do all along. So
and I just struggled to beat her the other day. She's not easy. She is not easy at all. She knows her stuff. That's pretty good, you know. Says normally when you have 1-2 strong play, it breeds a lot more.
Indeed.
Yeah, instead of just 1 at the top, you know, other players, they get motivation that they can do it too. So let me see. The board parents should be out for this round. So let me see who will be playing for the Bayesian team. Let me hit this refresh button. Wait, I'm not seeing it. It's not out. Wait, what? No parents. Okay, it's out. My bad. All right, so let's go down. So the Beast is back, which is good. The fans came here to see him play. So we have on board 1 Orlando Husbands, Martin Del Castillo on 2, Katrina Blackman on 3, Jelisa Figueroa on 4, and Natine on board 5, and Vanessa on board 6. So this round promises to be very interesting with these. They're close neighbors, right? Close-ish. They're much closer than they are to Jamaica. So this one should be very interesting. All right, and while I was talking, game started to play. So let me see. Just one. This is Dominican Republic versus Guatemala.
Remember that link there, man?
Yeah.
Oh, the same link could work, but I did make some changes. So let me send over the new one. Alright, so link was sent.
See.
Oh yeah.
This is Guzman.
Yeah. Christopher Guzman.
Yeah,
I think he got the FM by going to 2300, I think.
Real.
Interesting. This is not my treatment of the Nadov, though.
It's not, but if looking at Rashawn's game is anything to go by.
Yeah, you know, maybe I need to reevaluate everything. What I've been taught is a lie.
Yeah, these guys know something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the old Karpov way. You know, it looks like this chess thing is a cycle, you know. It's a cycle. All of these openings from
All right,
back in
let
the
me
days,
see.
you know, start to
I'm
resurface
not seeing
again.
any games from Barbados, so let me just repaste this link and see what is up.
Yeah, go ahead, because I'm only seeing
You're
the
seeing
Guzman
it?
game.
Yeah, I'm only seeing the Guzman game currently. Did
Yeah,
those games start?
But knight d5 here.
He's dropping that pawn on e4. All right, they're coming in one by one now. I'm seeing Orlando's game now. All right, yeah. They do,
All right.
sometimes they take a little while to start. Is not a pawn in on e4? Knight
Yeah,
takes
but
e4?
I'm wondering knight times e4.
It's a
Bishop.
pawn, but then bishop b6 looks.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Queen d7.
In the meantime, that looks like a healthy pawn.
Because when the bishop goes to b6, I mean, you
And the
move
queen
the
goes to
right? Like,
d7. Then what? That is a pawn. He blundered that pawn. I'm telling you, he
In fact,
blundered
it
that
can't
pawn.
just be a blunder because you had
It is a
bishop f3
blunder.
or f3. It can't be a blunder.
It is a blunder. It is a blunder, Aggie. Trust me.
Let's see. Bishop b6, queen d7.
Yes, he took it. He took it.
Yeah, he took it. Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
I
bishop
suspect Guzman will take 2 minutes to play now.
Yeah, because there's nothing clear here. I don't see anything.
No.
Maybe he has a bind. Maybe it's a positional bind. So we have to find a long time before f5
in the meantime, Black was probably already in a bind. So let's just take the pawn and beat the bind. And f4 and all right, this one will probably be fireworks, but I suspect after f5 everything is bad for white.
See if we're gonna learn something.
All right, so let's jump over. We're seeing a Caracan. So we have a Caracan on board. Pretty normal stuff. Nothing there to scream about. And we have Martin up against Sanchez, and I suspect Martin has something in store to take this pawn on c4 and keep it. That's a principled thing to do. Take the pawn, keep it, smile. Enjoy life.
I can't keep over commenting about how material being available so readily now. It's allowing everybody to compete in the opening.
Yeah, you know.
There's a lot of rage going on with this thing there, you know, called a sniper. You know that?
The sniper? Which
This
one
is
is
the
that?
sniper that white is playing. In the Casanova Sanchez against Martin Del Castillo.
With this G3 first, but
Yeah,
you know,
so it's not
this is my approach, you know. I always take that pawn on c4.
Why not?
I have to be honest with you, I have to take it. I have to take it.
But I'm just impressed at how they're following theory and let's see if they're contributing. Is this the same Sanchez? This is the same guy I played in Suriname there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the same Sanchez. The same Sanchez.
Yeah, he loves these kind of positions.
Yeah, man.
Him all day.
He used to be an e4 player at one point, I think. Yeah, I've played him quite a few times, maybe 4 or 5. Jeez.
Yeah.
so many times. Yeah, but he will beat you if you slip, you know.
Yeah, man. If you fool around, he'll definitely. You know, it reminds of our Jamaican local player there, Nathan Hines, but in terms of style. But yeah, this is fresh. Martin grabbed the pawn.
Yeah, grab the pawn and play c5 next. I think it's all normal stuff here. Nothing to scream about. And Katrina Blackman against Dos Ramos.
Hold on, Martin won already?
No, that's impossible. He must be looking at the whole game.
No, looking at the wrong game.
Wrong game, Reggie. Wrong game. Wrong game.
I mean, pawn is a serious thing, but I don't think the guy would resign.
Not so quickly. What is this now? A London, and I suspect we'll see knight c6, queen c7. This is a very nice treatment of the London. This this treatment of the London means that you're trying your best not to get crushed on the king side, but
it's not really a London though with a pawn on c4. It's
no. I'm looking at Julissa game.
Oh, it's a different game.
Julissa.
Oh, Julissa versus Alexandra.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
London is one of those openings that I've never really fancied as black.
me neither. But after losing a few games,
After losing so many games, you know that the
Yeah,
London is probably the
to
opening
the
I've lost the most games to. Now that I think about it,
but
it's
Davion,
very
I think,
annoying. You know, it's a very
yeah,
annoying opening, and even when you prepare and you come to the board and you get the
yeah,
preparation, that is where the problem comes in. The preparation guarantees that you can play, of course, but white is normally so comfortable in the London.
that's the whole point of the London. I mean,
Jeez.
you prepare to get a normal position. You get a normal position, but that's exactly what White wanted
Yes.
anyways.
So
So it's like both of you have got what you wanted, but hey,
yeah, I can't bother with this London business sometimes. Should I just play like G4 now and just
the flank attack with counter in the center.
yeah,
So
that's
94.
that's that's the best way to do it. But
what's the,
I
as
like
in, do you still,
G4. I feel G4.
do you,
Oh, G4 was played.
It was
Okay.
played at night.
And knight
do you still
E4.
expand for, or what do you do exactly?
For White,
No, for black. As in, you played knight e4. What's your overall idea? Rook at a to d8. What do you try and do? I
well,
mean,
you're defending for now. You know, you're defending until you have enough time to push, like say B4, on the queen side.
okay.
So you're just holding up that diagonal, not allowing G4 to come with a tempo. I mean G5 to come with a tempo. And then maybe you can also try to fix things over there with a move like F5. And then now you start.
Knight
Oh my.
G5. What is this now?
It's interesting. Let's see. Knight G5.
Isn't there like knight takes E5 though? Was that a
I
blunder?
think what you want. I think what
You
you
have-
want.
That's a pawn, right?
It can't work. It can't work.
Knight takes E5. Isn't that a pawn?
Cannot work. Yeah.
Well, takes E5.
Because she wants to stay back on e5 on e4. Yeah.
Nah, she
Yeah,
should
you
have
cannot-
used the knight though, so that she avoids the pin.
Still take it on E4, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh no, but Knight D3 and take everything but good tempos. Okay. Yeah, Knight E5 was better.
Knight E5 was way better. And she played that move so quickly though.
Yeah, because now White's plan looks to be what I know about this London thing, right? If that pawn lands on E5 and there's no knight to
Yeah.
protect your side, you're in problems.
Yeah, that was the issue. She needed to use the knight to take. This way, this would not be possible. She would just be up a pawn now. But now if she
Yeah,
takes
she-
this pawn, it looks funny, right? It
No,
just
man,
looks
this is
funny.
big
There's
problem. I don't think you can
F3.
walk to that.
There's F3. Oh my. Oh my, yeah.
Do I put the knight on g6 then?
Well, this is not the
Warren, do I put the knight on g6 then to chase away the f4 knight, the f4 bishop?
Wait, which knight?
No, man, the
Which
knight
one?
on c6. Do I put it on g6 now?
We don't have time. How do
You
you do
mean
it?
put
Like
it
knight
to
E7?
E7 and
Yeah,
G6?
knight e7, knight g6. Just
No,
'cause
it will never do anything.
There's
I don't
F3.
mind
If
with that
knight
bishop.
E7, F3.
bishop time, hear me, knight times, oh god, the h file should never be open.
Should never be open under
Never be
no
open.
condition. All right,
Oh, well.
she's going for your plan, Raggy, but F3 might be winning.
It's not good though. It's not good. I
F3
think
might be
F3 wins
winning.
on the spot.
I think f3, knight c5.
Bishop takes H7.
It's
F3,
really not working then. It's really not working.
No, this is over. This is definitely over. F3, yeah.
was played.
No man, no man. Oh wow, we don't have g3. Jesus, this is
No.
really bad.
It's very
Yeah,
bad.
because now you have to take on G5.
No, that's
But
can't be
then-
played. If the H file
But it-
opens, it's mate. It's mate.
It's made. So you can't.
Everything else loses a piece. So this is resignable.
Wow.
Knight
Tough,
C5,
tough
you
break
bishop
there.
times 8. That can't work.
Tough
Knight
break
takes,
there.
you
And
can-
it all started with taking on E5 with the incorrect piece.
The question: why not just play f6?
F6 here because of knight E6. And
Oh,
everything
Lord.
is hanging.
And everything is hanging. So I
Mhm.
don't have time for queen c6. I don't
No.
have time.
No, rook's hanging, house hanging.
Yeah, man. So
Close
even when I drop the rook, all right, question. So you know that you're losing now and stuff, What is
Yeah.
the best way? What is the best continuation for black?
In this current
One-
position,
Yeah.
let me see.
But it depends. Is there a round after this?
Yeah, there's a round.
Best thing might be to just just rest.
She has to play. She has to play. Which is
Well,
very
alright, so maybe
difficult.
we can stop the attack. Let's look on it seriously. So we
Yeah.
have to go knight c5 now, right? We have to allow to grab that pawn on h7.
Right.
Oh my
So,
lord!
so knight c5, bishop takes, king h8,
Mm-hmm.
And just h5, h6,
and the bishop just goes back.
and castle queen side. But
This
you
is
know,
mad.
Warren, look at it. Let's play this position. Why not? You're down a pawn, but it's not mate yet. So play.
No, right.
Save the knight. I vote to just save the knight and play.
Yes, we have to save it.
Save
Everything
the
else
knight.
is...
Yeah, don't worry about the rest. In this position, it's very easy to play a move. Just save the knight and play.
Yeah, I'm playing.
Save
You're
the
right.
knight
I mean, you
and
can't
play.
get chances. I mean,
Yeah.
as you I was looking at this, I mean, I played a London game recent enough. And when I say recent, in my recent, you know, you're looking at 2-3 years, right? And I played against a London where I walked right into an opening trap, you know, Damien. At move 6 or something like that, I'm pretty much
Nice.
lost.
Wow.
Right? But I played on just like we're recommending that Julissa does here. I played on, and by about move 40 thereabouts, I was back in the game.
Yeah.
Ah.
Keep playing.
Unfortunately, no time though, you know. So,
Yeah, but keep
but the
playing.
point is, you should play on. You know, you find the best response.
Yeah. But
And
Raggy,
fight.
do you know this trick against London, right? You know it, right?
Yes, man.
D5,
Yeah,
Bishop F4. Do you know it, Warren? Are you seeing the Skype window? So D4, D5, Bishop F4.
No, I'm not seeing it.
So,
It's not
why is
updated,
Skype?
babe.
Why is Skype misbehaving?
Well,
I
it
can
doesn't
see
matter.
it.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah,
Alright.
you can see it.
You can
we
see it now. And now H5.
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 Right,
And
it's
what do you
black-
play after H5, Warren?
Oh, H5 has black here because
Yeah,
I'm not seeing
H5, yeah.
Move 2, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Move to
You're watching a
H5.
lot of banter blitz. You know, you're watching a lot of banter blitz.
Tell me, Warren.
H5. What do you play now, Warren?
What do you play as white?
Well, you know, I'd go tit for tat and go H4.
Ah, come on.
Alright.
Alright, fair enough. But
Fair enough.
if the normal play continues with
E3.
E3, tell me what does black play?
Yeah.
E3, E5.
What the hell?
Yeah, believe
Yeah,
it.
man.
E5.
It's a force win, as in you've lost
And
your
the pawn takes, you lose the
G5.
piece.
Yeah.
G5.
Trust me, I've gotten this like 6 times online. So E6,
No,
I play E5, and whichever piece they take with. I just play F3, F6, bishop back, G5,
And it's
bishop
a
back,
G5
H5.
again.
I just take the piece right out of the opening. So I've
It's a
played
piece.
this like 6 times online.
I think you just give me 30 rating points here because I'm gonna use this
Yeah,
in
H5.
blitz for sure.
H5,
one is
it's tricky.
Yeah, once you see E3, it's a piece. If it's not, you know you're gonna be worse for like
Yeah,
7.
you're
8.
worse. Anything except E3, you're worse.
So once you see E3 on the board, it's a piece.
It's
It's
a-
a piece for 1 or 2 pawns. Yeah.
Ah, yes. All right. You shouldn't have revealed this, you know, man, because, you know. I can see my Sunday morning blitz is gonna be
Yeah, man.
exciting.
It's tricky. It's tricky. It's not
you
guaranteed
never-
anything, you know. Because if your opponent does play knight f3, trust me, you're worse forever.
course.
But hey, you have to take risks sometime, you know. It's a big reward. You know, it's a big reward.
But not just that, Damian. Do you remember in Blitz, in particular with the shorter time controls, like bullet or 2 minute, you have a lot of free moves.
Yeah, especially.
So
yeah.
sometimes
Mhm.
D4, yeah man, D4, Bishop F4, E3 is already pre-moved already.
Yeah, it's
You
a
get-
big
Because
move.
the London is
gotta get this.
the first 7-8 moves.
Well, if E3
you know,
is already
and-
pre-moved, then you could just play bishop g4 too.
Yeah.
You know, no,
Guys, what's going on here? Orlando's game is already almost in the end game.
wait, what?
Yeah,
you haven't
but
looked at
that
that
was-
one in a while. So let's go back. Wait, I only saw one game from Dumrep. I need to check on that shortly. Yeah, it's deep end game too. It's deep in game. They're playing extremely fast.
I don't believe the guy made that move though. Is this guy just dropping out? Am I missing something?
Wait, why is this? This looks funny now, right? Was that
King
a blunder?
F6.
King F6.
Well, it's white to move. Worse.
Yeah,
No, I'm not
He's dropping
sure.
a pawn, right? He's dropping the F7 pawn. Rook C6 check. King somewhere. King E7. Bishop B3. Rook C7 picks up the F7 pawn.
Wait, come again. Rook C6
check. Oh well, you could do it directly too. That works too.
Oh yeah. That actually works.
That works too. But for me, I wanted to check so that I'll be attacking the rook and then I play it because I don't want any counterplay. Because now I'm forced to. Am I forced to take it with? No, this probably just wins a pawn too.
Yeah, it still wins it.
So what should he have done? What should white have done? He needed to. Yeah, black needed to attack the bishop.
Yeah, but like I said, I didn't. I saw. Look at the time though. It's a lot of time.
It's a lot of time. They're playing
That's why I was
extremely
wondering
fast.
why are they playing so fast? But
Why I didn't like this line because it's a very drawish line. I mean, you go to the end game quickly. I thought Orlando would have been better served if the heavy pieces were on. Look at the
That's a
rating.
pawn, right? The pawn is dropping F7. The pawn and A7 might drop. Black is in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, not just that, but all of Black's pawns on the king side are on light squares. So, yeah.
So Tori Salazar says, "Hi everyone. Hi Tori Salazar. How are you?"
Hold on.
Yeah, this Orlando guy is strong, Bishop B3.
I think he has been following the Jamaican Beast games. So.
Yeah. This guy has been strong.
Going for the A pawn instead, and then others just the same way.
Yeah, I mean, how are you gonna defend F7? So rook time. Oh wow, Orlando, this was surprising.
Yeah, I thought he would have gone rook A7, but
I guess he wants after knight times A4 to rook times A7 with a tempo, so that
he's
he can
taking the A7 pawn in the next move.
Yeah, but why not just start it with A7, knowing that you're likely to get G6, F7, and well, there you go.
Yeah, you're not getting A7, no. But you're probably going to get 8-7.
Oh yeah, Bishop E8. H7 is dead.
I think you also have rook A7 too. I mean, don't you? How do you defend that pawn, anyways?
I don't want to give up A4, and I actually,
A4. You don't want to lose A4.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering though, Warren, if I should start my combination with H4, just to ensure that the black pawns remain fixed on the light squares.
But A5 does that. Bishop E8 does it.
Oh, okay. Well,
the pawns can't move.
Well, yeah, it's over now.
Yeah, this.
Did he play? No, you played rook C5.
No, you went rook check. Just take it off. Yeah.
This is clean up on L2. Yeah.
Works too. Yeah, that's just a matter of technique.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, I'm counting that one for Barbados. Let's look at this game from Martin. What happened here?
Martin, no.
Tell me, a man take my pawn and is about to queen with my own pawn. No, Warren, tell me if that no. If that no just wrong. Somebody take your pawn and using that same pawn to protect their king. Look at Martin's king. Look at the queen side. It looks like Martin is up 10 pawns.
My goodness.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Black is cruising.
Yeah, this is over. This is a
Black is cruising.
Some version of some note boomish looking thing.
Note boomish, which just don't look right. C6, B5. Keep your pawn, man. This is how I recommend to play it. Keep your pawn.
My goodness.
Oh my lord. Look at this.
This is almost new theory. Normally you would not castle queen side. Martin is gonna get knight D3. He's gonna play bishop 8-6, maybe in some line because bishop D6 won't
the
be
fans
so
are
good.
asking how we kept the pawn. Yeah, man, Martin is playing. I can't believe he literally kept the pawn. He took the pawn. He's up the pawn. And he's playing to win with the pawn.
Yeah.
No.
White had no interest in getting back that pawn. So.
But no, look, White has no compensation for this pawn.
None whatsoever.
In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Martin starts to attack White on the king side with h4.
h4, bishop h6, knight d3. It's oh my.
It's quite bad.
Not just that, he could even go knight b3 and play against and keep his dark square bishop and keep the bishop here. So yeah, oh my.
Dark square bishop can't go anywhere either, because if you go bishop a3, then that's another pawn.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Let's look at the other game. So let's look at Katrina's game.
Let's see,
looking fairly even. Yeah, but Katrina does have the bishop here, so for what it's worth, she should be slightly better.
D4 game transposed into something looking like a modern or yeah,
fairly equal.
Yeah.
Wait, this is coming from a London? No man, I need to start playing this London business.
No, it's a D4. It looked like a modern.
Yeah, but I need to play this London, because if I can just develop my piece like this and win bishop here and have comfortable middle game, why not, Warren?
Yeah, why not? Why not? You know, sometimes how hard you have to work through these Sicilian variations to
get nothing.
Plus over equal or equal.
Yeah, to get a plus 0.01.
Yeah, so if I can get this, I mean, why not? Like that rook takes move though, just giving control of the file. Unless he's planning to, yeah, I think she's trying to run off into the end game.
But the end game is tricky, you know. It's probably worse. I have a feeling that she shouldn't run into this end game so quickly.
Yeah, but here why I can't like that, because even rook times d1, queen times d1, you will have queen d5, and I still think white would be a little better.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Raggy. I feel black is in trouble.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you, Warren. Those rooks should have never came off the board so quick. Rook takes, queen f3. Significant pressure.
Yeah, you wanted to keep it dynamic. Yeah. I was looking at something like king h8 and just try to push f5 and try to keep some dynamism in it, but the same way you make it,
yeah.
This is a very bad position for black.
Right, because again, where's the counter coming from? But what if he just sits still and does nothing? Like say he goes h6 and just chill, you know?
And then I'll tell you that I've been watching Magnus's games.
Watching it, you know, and practicing it is far different.
Man. So I'd play rook takes, queen takes, queen f3.
Yeah.
Pinning this queen. Let's say queen e7.
E7, yeah.
Queen d5.
I want to do queen a8. Check.
Okay.
Bishop block and b4.
And b4?
Yeah. I'm starting the Magnus push.
This
is it. It looks... Come on, man. Black is clearly in trouble here.
Yeah, but you have 3 minutes to get a plan, eliminate the bad plans, and then execute it.
Well, and the good thing about this, white it's almost risk-free.
Well, yeah. If you take off the rook, it would be.
So exchanging all those rooks was yeah, she did take the rook.
She did take it, but no.
I need to see her idea now, because a2 now looks.
Oh, she's playing it. She played queen f3.
Strong, man.
Strong.
Yeah, that fixes the queen on the pawn. So.
So I expect maybe queen d2.
No, queen she can't counter. There's queen takes and mate.
Oh wow! Oh yes, f7, queen f3. Wow, that was played.
No, you meant queen d7.
Yeah, well, yeah. Started with queen d7.
Queen d7 loses a pawn.
So what?
Oh, queen check, bishop block, bishop takes e5.
Yeah, fair enough. All right.
So easy to defend this at all.
All right.
Nope.
So let's start again.
Queen e8. but you just don't want to give up the D file. But
yeah, if queen e8, then I go queen d5 now, and slowly I can see it. I can see it. I can feel it. I don't even know how I'll win, but I just feel I'll do some alpha 0, push the H pawn, push the B
you're
pawn.
gonna win the A7 pawn. That's really what's going to happen. Because the knight looks a little funny if B4 comes. And the A7
you don't want to lose any material in this position. So I can tell you that
you lose A7, B6 is gonna drop.
Black is in trouble. Wait, and I'm seeing here that the game was finished. So Nitin did win. So let's quickly run through Nitin.
Yeah.
Wait, what is this? Nitin has £1 million on the C file. Oh my lord! How did that happen? Let's see. D4, D6, and we're having. This looks like a King's Indian. Yeah, definitely a King's Indian. No. D4, Queen C2, take. I just want to see how did so many pawns reach. So he played B takes. Oh my lord!
Oh no!
Oh my lord!
Oh jeez!
Oh my lord! Mouse slip.
Mouse slip. Oh my goodness!
Hey, but you know there's
mouse
this
slip.
thing about mouse slips. You know, you see how quickly he took it, just in case there's any chance of him.
Yeah.
Taking it back.
Yeah, it's true. He took 3.1 seconds to take it. He was taken immediately.
Oh my goodness!
The queen was taken immediately. Oh my lord! Mouse slips are your. They are your friends when your opponent play them. They are your worst enemy when they happen to you.
I shared in the group today.
Yeah, because to be honest, I mean this is still an equal position. I mean he takes back on C5, and black
bishop
isn't
there.
terrible. I mean,
Queen takes, but still it looks like some past C pawns though.
No, but that's on a weak C file. So if queen takes, there's a lot of pressure on the C file. Actually, to be honest, black might even be preferred after queen takes.
Queen takes bishop E3 though.
So queen takes C5.
Yeah, bishop E3.
Yeah, you move the queen somewhere. I mean, can I grab that pawn at A3? Hold on, wait. I'm just looking. I haven't taken it yet. It's a dangerous one to take. So
I see what's happening here.
It's dangerous, you know, but
dangerous. But at the same time, I could play either side though.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I mean, he didn't deserve to.
Yeah,
you know,
he was clearly just a mouse slip. But the Bayesians say thank you.
Yep. Of course.
Every point counts. You know, at one point I used to think that you only should win clean, but nah. Win at all costs. Win at all costs. Nobody will remember the details of the game. Win at all costs. You beat in the GM, beat him at all costs.
Oh wow. Martin went for my idea.
Wait, Martin went for your idea. That means he's winning then.
Well, obviously. Yeah, I mean, you went knight b3, but yeah.
Yeah, Martin is still up the pawn, and this is problematic now. There is no counterplay. This is a healthy pawn. White is in serious trouble.
He's gonna further ideas of knight c5, knight d3, knight or bishop c5 just to get.
I think the easiest is just bishop c5. Get the bishops off
get rid of the
and put the rook on the a file.
Put the rook on a file.
And he's doing it now. He's doing it. So yeah, Martin will convert this now. Once he puts a rook on the a file and the rook goes to a2, there's no way to defend all of this position.
Yeah, because the knight on b3 keeps the a. Gives Martin the a file.
Wait, guys, hold on. Sorry to interrupt you, but you need to go look at that Julissa game.
Wait, what?
Black is winning now.
What did we say, Warren? What did we say? Where is it? Oh my lord! What is this now? She saved the knight and she's winning. Oh my! What did we say, Warren? Just save your piece. I'll worry about the rest later.
Yes, I'll worry about the rest later. What happened
worry
before
about the rest later? Let's see. The fans want to see.
Oh my goodness.
So let's rush quickly to the position that we left it. So she saved the knight. Bishop takes a7, king move, and bishop back, knight g6.
Knight g6?
Oh my lord. So she played h5, knight takes e5. Oh my, g6. She's surviving.
No, there's no way she can be surviving.
She is surviving. Queen takes, she has survived. She survived, Warren. She
Oh,
survived, and then she won a fat center. Oh my lord, she survived.
take that knight. That knight is pinned, so why am I taking it?
And what did we say, Warren? Just save your peace and worry about the rest later.
Peace and
Save
just
your
fight
peace. Yeah, man. You can't. Wargi, what do you normally say?
You can't force your opponent to make good moves. Can't do it.
You can't do it. Can't
Your
force
opponent doesn't want to play good moves. Who are
Yeah.
you to force your opponent?
You can never do it. Never do it.
Yep.
Don't worry about it. Just focus on playing your good chess and let the rest work out itself.
Yeah, but no, I would play black. I prefer black.
Yeah,
Of
everybody would play
course.
black here. Isn't black?
I mean, there's no mate. That's the problem with it. As
Yeah.
long as there's no mate, that center can start rolling. Can I start rolling in with D4?
Yeah, why not?
I want to play
is that
D4.
tempo.
If I can just play D4 and D3 and
Oh,
my.
D4 is a tempo. At
Yeah.
worst, you may have E4.
She played it. D4.
Up.
D4 was played. She's crashing through.
Looks good to
See,
me.
don't resign, guys. Once there's hope left, you don't resign.
I guess you should give White the same advice here.
No,
yeah,
Don't resign,
of
don't
course.
resign yet.
What should White play now?
No idea. This is not looking good at all.
White should take that pawn.
Which one?
And open the center?
Yeah, and take on C5 too.
You are mad. You must be mad.
Raggy, look at it this way. Castling
Yum.
loses to D3.
You must
So
be mad.
we're doing it by elimination, Warren. Castling loses on the spot. Right?
If we're going to drop the rook, might as well drop it
Might
for
as well
something.
we drop it in a fancy way. Might as well we play fancy chess and drop the rook. Like I'm
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
So you go
Because-
C6 now.
No, because if takes she can't take back, you know, because queen takes check.
Right. So you go pawn, C takes.
Yes, see,
D4.
no, I'm going E takes.
No, remember your king is still in the center, you know.
No, man, it will be castled shortly.
No, there's no shortly.
No, I want to protect this queen side when I go over there
Warren,
I
So,
want
here's
to-
my
so E
question.
takes, bishop times H1.
and castle,
Why is bishop times H1 played?
And
That's my
castle.
question.
and then a castle.
Why is it played, no, Warren? Why can't I
Why
just
not?
get back? No, because I'm still threatening. I'm threatening rook check first. That,
Oh, no, if you take back, I'll play queen takes check.
that's why
No,
I'm
man,
saying.
you have to take the rook. I don't want the rook to
I'm
move.
taking the rook. Okay.
Yeah, you have to take the rook.
So
What
bishop
else?
takes and then pawn takes C5, right?
No, and then castle.
You're down a rook, you know.
Yeah, but I'm attacking two pieces.
Yeah, he will be attacking C5 and H1.
Oh no, I don't trust that one. I don't trust that one.
No, watch it. No.
No, the
queen
problem
times-
is if I took the knight first, you could play rook D8, and then I can't castle.
So why can't queen times C5 be played? Oh my goodness, why can't queen times C5 be played?
Where?
Guys, this is finished. This is finished.
Wait, did we miss something?
Instead of rook at 8 to D8, why wouldn't I play queen times C5?
Wait. Let me
Because
check.
rook D8
She took
stops the
it.
king from
Oh,
castling.
she shouldn't take. She shouldn't take. Why should take? She should castle. You're not following my rep. She should castle. That is the main idea behind this line. Castle.
Nah, I don't trust it either way.
Yeah, but castle must be the best option of the two. You need to get the king out. Look at it now. The king is in the center. Which one
But
would
she
you
has
prefer?
something for the. But she has something for the exchange.
Yeah, but if she castle, she would still be attacking two pieces.
Oh my goodness.
Wait a second. But what kind of move is that though?
She can
E4?
castle, hits the bishop, and the knight is still on prey. That was
No,
Are you seeing
playable.
what's going on though? You're not
Wait.
following.
Let me see.
She just got a royal fork, you know.
No, man.
Last
This,
time I saw
that's-
a
Oh
royal
my
fork
lord.
was in a
Oh
tactics book.
my lord. What a
that's
fork.
not a good fork. Queen H2. That's not a good fork.
It's not?
It's
No,
not?
man.
Where's the mate?
Wait, I don't see any mate.
Knight takes F8.
No, knight takes D. So that you have queen D4 check if anything.
No, but I can't see. Why can't I still take F8? It's still there. It's still there.
No, because the rook is stopping it. The rook at
Yeah,
D8.
but I just took a piece. Oh,
No,
she got mate. She got mate.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my
Oh my
lord, she got mate. Oh my. She walked right into checkmate.
No, man. There's no mate, man.
Mate.
She walked right
no
into mate. She
There's
walked
no
into mate. It's mate. It is mate.
There's no
Mate on
mate.
G.
She needed to play anything except that. Anything.
You can't take it back at all.
Anything. E5 was such a bad move.
This is not good for chess. Your king is in the middle, mating a castle king.
Yeah, it's mate. It's just mate. Tough break. That's a very tough break.
Yeah.
What do I tell my youngsters that say, no, if I castle, I'm going to get checkmated? I should leave my king in the middle.
Well, and Martin did win. Martin is up 4 pawns in the end game.
Oh my.
Yeah. Pass pawns were just pushed. That's all it came down to. Pass pawns must be pushed, and he pushed them. Yeah. So yeah, he brought the rook to the file, and he just pushed the pawns.
This is the second game a rook is being sacked for 2 pass pawns. You know?
Yeah.
We just saw this earlier.
Yeah.
Was it Rachel? Which game was that? It was a game earlier.
Yeah. And
so Barbados is cleaning up, man.
Yeah, they are. Let me see. What happened in Orlando's game?
I think he's winning.
It's
100 pawns.
Oh my, yeah. He's winning. He's up pawn for days.
Yeah. Give one to you, one to me.
Yeah, everybody gets a pawn.
Yeah. You get a pawn. You get a pawn. Yeah, everybody gets a pawn. Yeah.
Let me see who's in the chat. Give Peter Thomas a pawn. Joshua Johnson a pawn. And he's just everybody gets a pawn. Yeah. The fans are saying casting was strong. You see why? But then again, my casting wouldn't work out. It wouldn't be mate.
No, well, you wouldn't have gotten this nice, pretty.
Yeah, but the principle is what was important.
Yeah.
The principle. Rook takes wins, right? Nah, sorry, let's move the king. Nothing fancy is required.
You don't need anything fancy.
Maybe there's king F1. Anything. Nothing fancy is required.
That fancy works though, doesn't it?
Rook takes F1. It looks like it works, you know.
It must play, yeah.
Anything, but it doesn't matter in this case, Warren. It does nothing fancy is required.
That's true. Simpler the better.
Yeah, the simpler the better, and he should resign soon.
The pawn queens, by the way, there's no way. Even if the rook gets back, the bishop will just block it off at E8.
Yeah, it queens. It queens. There's no way to stop that pawn from queening.
Which is why, I mean, for the fans, I would have played rook times E1.
For the fans, but not for the
fans. Just for the fans, but not for your country, Raggy. Not for your country. You would play that when you're playing just for yourself. For the country, you don't want the cussing after the match.
But I can't lose. Rook times E1 cannot lose.
Raggy, nobody cares. When you're playing team competition, all fanciness is not required. In team competition, you win the most boring way. That is what is required. No sacrifice is required the most boring way, right, Warren? You're winning for the team. You don't want to miss anything. And have you ever gotten cussed for winning a game, Raggy?
Very likely.
Hey, Warren, you have ever won and you felt like you lost?
Well, I've gotten cussing for winning a game.
Yeah.
Win the wrong way, you know?
Winning the wrong way. You have to win the right way, Raggy.
Yeah, so this knight still wants to play trick.
Yeah.
In knight or
I think the tricks are over now. He would play rook takes knight now.
Raggy would play rook E3 to block it, you know? It's winning.
Winning, so hey, you know?
Oh
boy. Yeah, it's funny, but it was right. It was winning. It was winning. In fact, it won and the rook takes knight will be played now.
Rook takes knight, no,
and queen.
So you played my move. Okay.
Yeah.
When the pawn is much further down the line, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he'll resign that one for sure.
He'll resign. All right,
yeah.
so.
Okay.
And let's see, Barbados is on 3 already, so they probably will win that match.
Already, yeah.
Alright, so a game is still going on. Let's find that game. Katrina Blackman is white. She's losing. She is losing.
Wrong bishop.
Yeah. Wait.
How did she? Wait a sec. Oh yeah, she was in trouble earlier.
Yeah. But wait, what is this? Is this playing with your food? Oh nah. I think playing with your food is over. Just push the pawn on the board and Katrina offers a draw.
Why not?
Why not? Why not?
Don't look like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, you know. And move the king again. Don't force your opponent to play good chess, you know.
You know, you could
Push.
checkmate her. Couldn't you have played king d2 and push her in the corner?
Yeah, yeah,
And-
mate her. Yeah. And then king move again. Let's move your king over to b1. Don't worry about anything.
Yeah, but I mean, Katrina needs to understand that the pawn is queening on a1.
No, I think she understands it. She understands.
fair
That's why
enough,
she
fair
offered
You
the
have to still
draw.
try it. You never know. You could go
Yeah.
king b1 and get king and pawn to b2 and you laugh.
King b1. Pawn to
Most slips are
b2. Hey,
possible.
can't force your opponents to play a good move.
That's true,
In
that's
fact,
true.
why aren't even king b1? Well, bishop e3, pawn take. She doesn't have to take the pawn immediately.
Yeah, no, any
it doesn't
move
even
except,
matter. Yeah.
except b2.
Okay, no b2, so yeah, it's
Yeah. But I've
That's
seen
it.
more slips worse than that, so
yeah.
never know.
King a1, just keep playing. Only move.
Yeah.
In these
All right.
competitions, you know, there is no shame in getting checkmated, you know.
That's true.
Did she just miss mate though? That bishop c1? I wanted to see.
Well,
Okay, she resigned.
There is that.
Good enough.
Simply enough. Alright, let's see what the final
they-
scores are. Alright. And the magician said, afternoon, people. Afternoon, magician.
Blessings, 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 magician.
Getting some strength in the chat, you know. Alright, so Barbados is leading 4-1. So they have won that match. And we didn't get to see the dom rep games. I'm not sure why I didn't know, but I'll fix that for the next round. I'll fix those. Alright, can we take a quick intermission before the next round?
Yes, indeed, indeed.
Alright, so I'll just leave you guys with some music and some message from our sponsors.
Sponsors. Yeah.
All right. So what are the predictions for this round? This round is a big round. Let me tell you the previous one should work. That one should still work. So once the game starts, you should see it. So we have El Salvador versus Barbados, and we have Del Castillo playing Farley playing. Yeah, they're moving up. That was they won a nice match just now. They did win a nice match. So we'll introduce the fans back to the board. Alright, so let's jump over and see if any of the games have started as yet. Nope. So we'll give it a little time. In the meantime, we'll watch Alitia just playing a friendly match. Alright, so the game should start. They should start shortly. And who is second? Let me see the current standing. So the standing is Mexico leads with 7, Costa Rica with 7 as well, followed by Barbados and Panama on 6. That's this is a tight race, Warren. Very tight. This is very tight. This round is round. I can't even tell you how critical this round is. This round is super critical. Barbados versus El Salvador. We'll be watching that one keenly. And let's see. Panama versus Mexico. That one should be very, very interesting as well. Alright, let me just ensure that we can follow the Mexico games. Let me just go and update this link. And I'll send it to you guys as well. Alright, so no, just click this new one. Actually, you could click both of them. It will sort itself out. Alright, I'm like alright. And let me see. So let me send you this new link. Alright, so link was sent, and let me ensure that we can follow all of these games this round. Alright, so I'm not seeing any of the games yet, so we'll give that some time for it to start. Alright, so one is starting. Alright, I'm seeing them now. So we're seeing Martin versus Daniel. I'm wondering, but let me double check. Let me go over to chess results and see. Maybe it's a new Daniel. Yeah. Alright, so Martin is playing the Sicilian Taimanov. A little pet of mine. Wait, Raggy, what kind of question? Raggy, come on, man, Raggy. Yeah, you need to brush up on this theory, you know. And Arman, A-man is in the chat, you know. He's in A-man. I'm not Arman, A-man, you know. He made his entrance well known to everyone. Alright. Nah, knight b5 is not so good. I mean, it's playable. Yeah, it's playable. It can try to win the queen line. That's yeah. But that was before my time, you know. That was before my time. Before these engine times. Yeah, it's done. It's done. Every Terminal book will cover that in the first few pages. Alright, so Terry Farley is playing as well. So we have an English and Katrina's game. And we're seeing Jalissa's game. And going down, we're seeing Aaron game, and let's see. And we're seeing Azaria's game, and alright, we're still tracking that game, which we shouldn't. And this is Dominican Republic and Honduras. Alright, let me work on this link again. Not sure why it didn't come up. So let me just create a brand new link so I can follow the Mexican games. Yeah. Alright, so I'm sending you guys a new link. Just click it. Don't close the other link, just click this one as well, and it will add the add everything on the same window. Oh, sorry, Raggy and Warren were on mute. I just forgot. I just fixed it.
Alright. So
wow, they missed all of that teaming of theory, that convo. They heard my part, but not your part. So it was a little one-sided convo there. They're probably asking, is Davey going mad? Alright, let's see if we can find these. So this is Honduras versus Dom Rep. So let's keep going down until we find those games. Alright, not that one. Alright, is it this one? So Mexico and Panama. So it starts here. Okay, it starts here. Mexico versus Panama.
Alright, so which one
Very important game. I'm looking at Luis versus Roberto. I think they're the board ones. So it's GM Luis versus IM Roberto.
Let's see. GM Luis Fernando from Mexico against Roberto Carlos. I wonder if he plays football.
maybe it's Roberto Carlos that switched after a long time. I highly doubt it. But what is happening here? This is a weird looking position. Didn't I just feel this knight takes should be played?
Yeah, but the knight takes. Oh yeah, and then he has to protect that pawn on d4 somehow.
Yeah, and then he can worry about the rest, but it's...
Yeah, it looks about equal. I mean, it's an isolated pawn, but...
But yeah, it's still hovering around the realm of equal.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you're going to stop d5 at some point. Anyways.
Yeah. Alright, so wait. Let's look at the other game. So this is Uriel versus Jorge.
Okay.
Why does it look like one of my Sicilians? So Warren, it is, but not a full one. This is like half of it, you know. It looks like half of or Sicilian.
It should be 6.
Yeah, I mean, I've played this before, you know. I think I beat a GM with this before.
Yeah, it's not as bad as people say it is, but
yeah, it's tricky. And when this line and then this once you get this setup, this is the dream setup. It's equal now. Yeah. Once you get this setup, it's equal. But I think White can play a little better earlier. But this setup is pretty good. And Bishop G5 now and Castle.
Yeah, this is fine for Black. Like a good Sveshnikov, but
without the B5 weakness.
No, B5 weakness.
Yeah, because B5 is a weakness, you know. If you really look at it, it's a weakness. Yeah. So yeah,
it only gives you some time. It didn't, that's all it did.
Yeah, but Bishop G5 and Castle and Black should be happy with this Sveshnikov-ish
position. Yeah, he won't have the control over D5 as much. When you take that knight on E3.
So in general, the plan is to go Bishop G5, maybe take on E3 and some knight E7 too. Take on D5 if given the chance. Play F5 and mate. The preferred way is always to go F5 and mate though.
As usual.
Yeah. And one of the good things about the Sveshnikov, it almost guarantees you won't have to worry about F7 sack. F5 sucks. Knight
Yeah,
D5 because the knight is already on D5. That's the only thing. But you don't have to worry about knight D5 suck. In general, it's a very safe Sicilian.
Yep. Magnus believes it as well.
Yeah, man. It's a very safe Sicilian. But no, he's playing Nadolf these days.
Yeah, because it's not classical.
Everybody's preparing.
Not classical. In the classical games, you'll see the special come out again, especially in World Championship matches. You can't lose.
Board. Yeah, it's alright. Let me
He
fix
has
this
not lost
board.
a game
Why
with
did
the
my
special
board
cup.
disappear? Chessboard. Alright, it's back. It's back, guys. Don't scream. The board is back.
So you know Magnus has not lost a game with the special cup, right?
In world chess or in general?
Chess.
No, in
Classical? Not even once?
Not even once.
What?
And hold on, you know, so a lot of draws were in there, of course. But fun fact. Do you know that Magnus Carlsen's draw streak is longer than Jiri's draw streak?
Lie.
No, I believe it.
Not
I believe it. I believe it.
Not lies.
Jiri just plays for the draw.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
he just got a bad rap about this draw thing when
Yeah, man.
yeah, there's a lot of super grandmasters draw a lot.
Well, the thing is,
No,
when last has Magnus last? He hasn't lost in forever.
Yeah.
In classical, yeah.
Yeah, in classical.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Caruana really put that special cup to the test.
Yeah, he did.
yeah.
And then he started to play it.
And then
Which is normally what you do. So it's just like me when I prep the Alikine so much. I'm just waiting on the right moment to start playing some Alikine. Alright, so let's jump back into the game. We have a very looking very equalish position here.
yeah, it's typical. I mean, you have two plans here. You could take on e3 right away and then go 97, or you could go 97 immediately. Whichever
sorry.
it works.
I'm looking now back at the Bayesian games.
Okay.
So Azaria versus Angie. Yeah, I'm looking pretty fine there. Yeah, most of the games are equal now. No fireworks yet. I think we'll start seeing fireworks in a little bit. Yeah, looking equal again. Farley game is pretty equal, and Martin's game is pretty typical. There's nothing. Wait, why is Martin thinking here? This is strange to me. There should be nothing new here. G3, knight f6, knight takes.
Where do you pull the bishop back? So
Well, I mean,
A7 or E7?
I have preferred to go e6, bishop e7 recently, because I stopped trusting this knight d4. Most of the books recommend it, but the result in middle games is not too much fun. Yeah, this is a somehow I don't like this result, and I think d6 is a normal move here.
For black?
Yeah, for black d6.
It's a little funny.
Yeah, it is, but you won't lose a pawn. You know, you will never lose a pawn. So,
Right, but you lose your bishop here, right?
Yeah. Something I have to give, you know. Something I have to give. I can't keep everything. Yeah, and it's how they go about it. Because if they go knight a4, you just put the bishop back to a7. So the easiest way is to just go bishop e3 to exchange the bishop. Yeah. Wait.
You went rook e8. That can't be right.
Sorry, Martin's game.
Yeah, that's the game you're at. I can't see what you're at sometimes.
b8.
Yeah,
Wait, what is this now? Oh my lord. What is this?
The dark squares are ridiculously weak now.
The light squares too. All of them. All squares are weak.
Yeah,
Isn't this just free tempo? Knight
Yeah,
takes. Why was that played? Yeah, this h6 move is too suspect, Warren.
It is. I mean,
suspect.
concretely, it looks like you can go knight times c5 now.
And then bishop e3.
Bishop e3.
No, I'd probably even go bishop to f4 first.
Yeah, that looks.
Okay.
Forcing e5, which weakens that whole line going down, and then I go bishop back to e3.
Okay.
And you can see when the rook comes over to d1 or something like that, d6 is gonna be a prime weakness.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
went wrong.
rook b8 doesn't look good at all.
But not that. Why can't I trap the king in the center?
Well, I think that's what Mori is trying to do.
That's it.
Rook b8. What a very strange move, though.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, you're supposed to keep the bishop here, though. That's just in my. I don't.
Yeah,
You know,
the move is
study these
d6
positions,
though.
but it just makes sense that I have to bring that bishop back somewhere.
Yeah, so I didn't castle. I didn't play bishop e7. I played a6. Was bishop g5 that powerful?
No, you don't need to worry about bishop g5.
Not at all. Not in a g3 position. You're not going to get taps or anything like that.
Because the g3 Sicilian, it's supposed to be very slow, very.
Just in the first 10 moves.
Yeah. Well,
they'll probably play g4 and f4, and then it's not so slow. G3 is it's just tricky.
But for the life, I don't get the point of rook b8. Like, I don't need rook b8 to play b6.
It started at h6. It really started at h6. Something was very weird with h6. But hey, still a game. Maybe your opponent doesn't know how to punish it, so. Yeah, at the board, we're seeing all of these fancy analysis. At the board, they're probably seeing a tenth of what we're seeing sometime,
True.
We're at 10, because sometimes when I'm analyzing games versus when I am playing them, I'm like, what? This is really the moves I'm playing?
Yeah.
Wait, this is a Sheshnikov 2, Warren. This is Mexico versus Panama. This is Anastasia. This is one more Sheshnikov.
Let's find it.
These guys love the Sheshnikov, I feel like I might revive it, Why did I stop playing the Sheshnikov? No, I remember.
Boredom,
man. Boredom.
Yes. Sheshnikov is...
Sometimes the Sheshnikov is...
Is the beast playing today?
It
Or
drives
this round?
you... Repeat?
Is the beast playing this round?
No, he's rested.
Okay.
Too much rest for the beast, though. Too much rest. Alright, the guy is taking a long while to play now.
But just to show you a strange concept in that same Anastasia game, that's the one you have up?
Give me 1 second, let me find it. Anastasia. Clicking so many games to find it now. Yeah, found it.
Yeah, no, I mean, she played knight e5, but I just want to point out a little theoretical info here. That normally you put the bishop to e5 first to get rid of that dark square. And then if you manage to get the knight to e5 or to f6, it's pretty much going to be unchallenged. So I think she made I wouldn't say positional error, because there's nothing wrong with knight e5. It's just if you understand the position, you know that the bishop goes to e5 first. And then you have total domination of the dark squares. But anyways, it's still a game. Black is still fine. One particular game, I'll tell you, I went with a pawn on f4. I went something like g5 just the same
that's
way.
what I'm trying to remember, because I've played this g5 business.
Yeah, man. It totally dominates the dark squares, man. That's what you're about.
Where's the line that you sacrifice that pawn? That's what I'm trying to remember.
You'd leave the pawn would still be on f4.
Yeah.
So, but she took on e5. So, I mean, sorry, she took on f4.
Yeah, there's a line in which you just sacrifice the pawn and just play on like it's a normal day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this line is not too challenging for a Sheshnikov player.
No, it's not.
Yeah, but bishop e5 is the correct way. You need to challenge the dark square bishop. If ever bishop takes e5, knight takes, and you have no bad pieces.
Untouched. Yeah.
Then you go bishop d7. You could go b5 at some moment. G5, f4. Just attack. You can choose.
X3 position.
Yeah, I'm not
e5, bishop e3.
Not so convinced.
But at the end of the day, it's just a normal position thus far.
Now it is. Now it's definitely just a normal position.
All right, so let's go back to this Martin game, because
Let's see.
Where is it? Where is it? Martin. Yeah. Okay. What happened?
He just
Okay,
took the
so
tempo.
bishop takes, queen go back, and c4. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
that's what I'm saying.
c4.
Yeah, this is totally dominating. Personally, I prefer to have thrown in bishop f4 first, just to induce e5, and then go back. So just picture that you'd have the same position,
With
but
e5.
with the pawn e5 instead.
Yeah.
Can't be good. Okay. But this is fantastic for white as well. It makes that rook b8 move look kind of silly. So does he go b5 now?
No, he can't.
He
Because
can't.
the queen is on c7.
Yeah,
c5,
but what
after
else
pawn
did he put
takes
the
rook
rook to
c1, bishop c5, the king is trapped in the center.
What do you put the rook to b8 for then? Like what?
Warren
What's
just
that?
castle. It is what it is. You
Just
can't
castle.
you can't play in the pass. So right now you have to play in
but
this
you see,
position. So there's
White's
castle.
threat now is to play pawn to c5, which is a serious threat. If pawn to c5 comes, it kills your dark squares completely. And then you can't develop that
I
bishop
don't
on
even
c8
know.
at all.
White can even play f4 and bishop e5, d4. I don't know. It's
It's overwhelming, I think.
overwhelming.
White is-
It's a solid advantage.
Nope.
No counterplay in sight. But look at it this
like
way.
Martin. Is Martin a
At
time
him-
player?
I think so, but he also plays quite a bit of e5 as well.
But if you want to get a lesson on what not to play in the time now with e6 and a6, this is it.
Again,
Because
I'm
no,
not.
I think he might have to play pawn to probably b6 now or something.
If pawn to b6, everything is just bad. I
Well,
don't
either
even know.
B6
If pawn to
or-
b6, I'm just seeing ideas in which I just push the a pawn down the board. Alright, he played b6.
They never had a choice. I don't think you could have allowed c5 at all. But
Oh,
no,
yeah, of course, with c5. Oh, you're always dropping a pawn. Oh, yeah, c5 would have killed the bishop.
Yeah, the bishop on c8 would have been dead forever. So he had to do that. He had to play b6 or d6. It's just d6 is not good because of rook d1 and force the king to stay in the center.
What?
Alright, it's time, Warren. I'm playing c5 still.
Are you?
c5 now, just the same way? Whoa.
Same way. Pawn takes, rook
Pawn
c1.
takes.
I
Not
just
putting rook
go in
in.
for it now.
Not putting the rook centrally?
No,
No.
man, calm. Your
C5.
advantage is so big that you don't need to hurry. You know,
C5.
you can prepare it.
You
Why
know-
not play before then if you want to do it?
b4.
Take
I
your
mean,
time.
b4 too. There's b4.
Rook c1 or something like that. There's no hurry.
Yeah. But, I'm a fancy guy,
Was
Yep,
was
right,
rook b8 Warren? Was rook b8 played to get out of the line of the g2 bishop?
Oh,
Only
no.
you have to tell us why you played
Yeah.
rook.
Alright then, Warren. Queen a3. Stop this king from casting and play c5 the next move.
I like queen a3 too, but why am I sacking anything?
Yeah,
You know-
don't stop then. Just queen a3 and then just stop the king from castle and then handle the rest in the future.
But queen a3, can I take on c4? Or that's just too loose?
Warren.
Mad. Must be mad. Warren must be mad.
Oh,
If
man,
I'm-
Warren, that's worse than anything that. Alright, we won't even analyze that.
No.
Because
If I'm going to be problems,
my
why not
argument would
pawn
just be
first?
rook c1, and I would stop calculating because this queen can never come back to this king,
Never.
and
the queen-
already
bishop.
it looks like I'm winning this rook on d8. Yeah,
All right, yeah.
yeah. Queen
Yeah,
goes
even-
into d6, and then everything is playing.
You won't even need to analyze that. No.
Yeah, I can't even analyze it now, Warren. I don't know.
All right,
You
so
can't
queen
take on
a3.
c4.
Yeah, no, you can't take on c4. So queen a3.
Queen
but
a3.
what do you do after queen a3? You can't go d6, can you? D6
Why not
rook.
d6?
rook
Rook
d1.
d1 castle. Rook d1
Queen
castle.
Queen a3.
And let's give up the pawn.
Warren, what you going to do?
Queen takes.
What you going to do?
That better suffer and take a
So,
pawn
queen-
and be down a pawn.
No,
and
no,
still
but if you
score.
take queen c4, the game is over on the spot.
This is over too. It's just longer.
But what do we realize? If you choose a longer route, you have chances.
You have
know?
chances.
You have
Yes, indeed.
Always choose a route that offers maximum sufferation.
Maximum resistance.
Wait, what's happening here with this? Is this a Caracan discussion?
Where is that?
Okay. When I push a C pawn, I push it one square. That's Darren McInnes. When he pushes a C pawn, he pushes it one square. And then Taj came in and said, I'm pushing the C pawn one square is boring. Yeah?
He knows it, man.
And then Darren is saying, you're not the first one to call me boring. Oh my. Oh boy. So Mala is saying pushing the E, D, or C pawn 1 or 2 squares is completely fine with me. And I agree with you, Mala. Except pushing the D pawn 2 squares. I always push the D pawn 1 square.
Malako, let's leave that D pawn back at D7, man. Let's just...
I also play the G pawn 1 square too. But I'm definitely not playing no Scandinavian. You know, if you play D4, I'll play D5. You know what? Scandi? Nah.
Risk it against Kasparov in a match. Let's just say that didn't end well.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, I studied some Scandinavian the other day, and it's clear to me that people are just not playing Scandinavian good against me. Because when I finish prepping it, I'm like, wait, what? How do I win against the Scandi? That's the question I want to know.
Hey,
I can say to you, Warren, the Scandi is a path to equality. Don't watch what the engine says when the game starts. It's all lies.
Damian has this line against the Scandi. I think he played it against Wilkinson.
That's not a line. He just blundered.
No. Warren, it was after that game I looked it up. You know, it's for a quick pawn sum. You know, bishop G4, H3, bishop H5, G4. And after the
E5, H4.
Yeah,
and there's a bunch of tempo.
So I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Same thing occurred versus Kasparov match.
There's another one where I think the bishop on G6 took a piece, and it may have been D3, and I know Damian played C times D3 to give himself double pawns to open up the file. Fantastic.
Yes, Scandi, man.
Yes, man.
Yeah, you have to be extra prepared against the Scandi though.
Yeah, to get anything, yeah, you definitely have to be. Yeah. But I think when you are prepared, you're pretty much guaranteed an edge.
No, you're guaranteed an edge in the opening. That's all I can say.
I know Malaku has a fantastic repertoire and national and Blackwood.
What am I seeing in Martin's game?
Where's that king?
Oh my lord. E5 wins the game on the spot.
Does it? What if pawn takes? Then C5. Jesus, please. Yeah, E5. E5 looks good.
E5 wins the games on the game on the spot.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my lord.
Oh my lord. Queen A3 must win.
Yeah, everything wins.
Must win.
Oh my lord.
Not win tomorrow.
But did we just say that? I mean, you can't play D6 and leave your king in the middle. That doesn't. I don't.
E5 and that's it. There's even Queen A3 first, Rook D6 to spile on the squares because you can never be challenged on the dark squares.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can never.
E5 wins on the spot.
Yeah, E5 is very strong. E5 pawn takes, then what? Queen A3 or C5? Which way are you going?
Queen A3 first probably, and then Rook D6, and then Rook D1, and then C5, and I don't know. The position should just win itself. It's one of those positions in which the pressure should be enough.
Yeah, man. This is pressure bursting pipe. In this variation, I have to win at least an exchange.
So Mala is saying Scandi is fine. He has played it against Master. That is true. I think I've challenged Mala Scandi about 3 times and I haven't won as yet. So it's only Scandi that can that has stood up. I think in one of the games I did miss a nice continuation, but I have to be honest with you, Warren, if that continuation wasn't prepped, he can't play at the board.
Can't play. Yeah, it's all about preparing. But like you said, this Scandinavian was played in a world championship match.
Not just that.
Anand is no joker, and he played it versus Kasparov.
Darren McInnes says the perk is just can be seen as disrespect. Boy, I don't know about that. Ask Kramnik that.
Well, after Spain, I dropped the Scandi immediately. Oh, what is Spain? What is he talking about?
It may be the same tournament that Nathan Hines played in. And finished.
Oh, that one.
I'm not
that
sure.
one.
It could be the same one.
No, but I see Magnus playing Queen takes D5,
Yes.
Knight C3, and Queen back to D8 Scandi.
Yeah, he has also played Queen D6 or Queen A5.
Yeah,
but
so-
so I don't know all those ideas, so I leave this alone.
I just want to give Darren a little advice quickly, or that decision that you made to drop the Scandi was the best decision of your chess career.
Alright,
Those
let
guys
me just
say
say,
what-
I don't agree. The best thing you can do is to know your opening well. That is all you need to do.
Experience, He knew it well
That's
when he
all
went
you
to
need to
Spain
do.
at the World Juniors. Let's
That's
just
all
say
you
those
need to
other
do.
kids.
You
From
said
the
he
white
switched
side
to
to French.
French? Nah, man. French is not good, man. French is not
but-
good.
Especially Caracan. Caracan is a better Scandinavian.
Well, Caracan is a better French. That's what I heard.
No.
It's a better
No. No.
But you know the
French
funny
is
thing, Warren, the other day I was studying some Caracan. I say, yeah, I want to play some Caracan. I want to play something different. I give it up. I gave it up.
Yeah, why are you getting these ideas? They're dynamic player.
The thing is this. No, I don't sure that I can play many positions, but I
Ah,
can't play
I see.
Scandi. I can't play Caracan when I could just play 1e5. It makes no sense to me. 1e5 is just much easier than one c6.
It solves all the problems.
Solves
that
all the
Caracan
problem,
are dealing-
and I just develop much easier.
What's going on in this game though? Do I have Bishop F4?
Oh my, he played Queen A3. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, which is good. Queen A3 is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, but look at the reply. Knight G4. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is no. Could he have gone Bishop F4 first and then go back to D2?
You don't need anything. I mean, C5 must be with. Oh my, Bishop D2. Hated that move.
Hey, look at this way. Martin is surviving.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
He
kind of.
hasn't got mated. So,
After
hey,
both-
Rook D8 now. Come on, Martin is surviving. This is what we
Yeah, but
always say,
after
Warren. Choose the
Warren,
method
after
that gives maximum sufferation. Not this, not the easy one.
After Knight G4, there is E5. There was C5.
Oh,
there was
C5 was just winning on the spot, though.
yeah. It must have been winning. Like
I
we don't
think
even have to analyze.
C5,
Yeah.
if
But
B
C5
takes,
takes.
just Bishop takes, and that's it.
And pawn takes?
And Rook takes.
Warren, what do you mean?
What do you mean
Yeah,
and
I'm
pawn
saying
takes? Which
C5.
position are you looking at? I'm
Warren.
saying C5, the knight G4, C5.
Yeah, C5. B
Oh,
time.
instead of moving the bishop.
Yeah,
Okay, I thought you were saying C5 here. So knight G5,
C5.
Knight G4, C5.
C5 immediately.
Yeah,
Oh,
B
geez.
time.
Immediately.
C5, bishop
Pawn
time.
takes, then bishop takes.
Yeah, then Rook time C5.
Right.
And
The
he
game
can
was
resign.
over.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would have been done.
yeah.
Yeah,
Would've
but
been done.
hey, he's still surviving. So keep on surviving.
You remember the game that we had looked at where, the person she was up a piece and just walked into mate
Hey,
from Barbados. Yeah. Just play on.
just play on.
Just play on.
All right, let's go and find Farley's game. Kind of fancy things. Oh, English always look like this. I could never understand the English opening now, Warren. It starts off looking like a nice, quiet game, and then two
And then it
twos
explodes.
piece, sucking everything.
Well, it's funny how Farley plays the English because Farley plays it to attack,
Yeah, if the pawn wasn't on E3, I could say it's almost a E4 game.
Mhm.
But, interesting.
Yeah, but this is
Interesting. But I assume Farley's going for the win. His team need all the wins they can get. Because tomorrow is a very critical day, so you need maximum points from today.
I agree, but how does he break through here? How does he continue?
You know my style.
Which
No man, you know my style. After look and see which sap makes sense. If a sap makes sense. Yeah man.
Oh
You know
boy.
my style.
that knight wasn't that G3 then, yes. I would do
Yeah.
quite a few sacks here.
Yeah, this H4.
Can't seem to get my queen over to H5.
No, because the G3 knight is holding. So I'm wondering if I start with knight E4.
94, no?
I'm
The
wondering.
super state-
In whose game? Sorry.
The Farley game.
Oh, after h4, knight e4.
Doesn't he just take it?
Yeah, he takes it and
takes it with the f knight maybe.
Should he just continue with c5? I would have preferred c5.
Jeez, I told you Farley was trying to attack.
Is he trying to get something to c2 to go to h7?
Or he wants to take back on d4 with the queen and swing over to h4.
Oh, that works too. That works too. But the time. Wait, what is this? What is this? What is not this?
All right,
something looks wrong here.
Something doesn't look right, you know.
Okay. He's just threatening my rook. So let's play rook takes.
No, he's threatening the knight on g5 as
yeah,
well, I think.
I'll play rook takes and then bishop c1. And then ask him what this knight doing. This fancy knight that he just put on g4.
You just say fancy knight.
Fancy
rook
knight.
Just wins.
It just wins?
Rook times f8 must win.
Oh, yeah. Because, you can move the knight too. Knight e4.
Yeah.
Knight e4. Oh my, he took it. You shouldn't have taken it.
No, taking it.
I don't want to queen come to g4.
Just move. Just move. Too much counterplay.
Four leaves.
If you move the knight, he has to move his knight too. And then you get f6 and everything. It would have been a...
But maybe his line, he's going
Oh, the queen is dead. The queen is dead. He dropped his queen.
No, this guy... No.
He dropped his queen. That's the end of that discussion. The queen is dead.
Goodness.
The queen
no,
is
man.
dead.
The man just spoiled a very interesting game. This game was going to explode.
Yeah, the queen is dead, so we can stop looking at this one.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Look at this. Martin is still surviving. Hey, what did I tell you? It's bad, but hey, he's not lost as yet. This is move 31 and he's still playing.
No, he can't be surviving. There's no way he can still be surviving.
Hey, Warren.
What happened? A lot of moves were played.
Yeah, quite a bit happened. Let's see.
He's down 10. For the exchange. Okay.
Okay. So c5, a5 was played, e5 was played. He did drop a pawn. And how did this happen? Okay. Oh my.
Martin is trying.
He took a lot of pawns.
Yeah, but Martin is trying to give him the victory.
Hey, Martin is still in it. Listen to me. Are you seeing this current position? Martin is still in the game. Rook, see, look at this. Isn't Martin nice? Look at this. Rook b2. Oh my, look at this. You see what I tell you guys? Don't resign. Rook e5. Rook e5, pick up the g4 pawn.
No, it's just on the exchange.
Oh my, look at this. Look at this. Yes. No, white is playing to draw.
What is going on?
What did I tell you? Always choose the method that forces your what black is winning now. Black is winning now. Rook f8. Rook f8. The pawn on f2 is dead.
Well, he has
what
bishop
was that?
f3.
Come on, man.
He just wants to secure his king. Because once you get king c7, you know, then you just take the b3 pawn. Something like rook b2, take off that pawn. No, yeah.
Rook f7 still again, but doesn't really matter. Martin will win this game. I'm telling you, I feel it, I know it.
No man.
Martin is going to win.
Yeah, he will.
Push the a pawn. Push the a pawn like
you see this concept already where the rook is hard to catch back that pawn. We saw this game already, man.
Yeah, man. Look at this now. This pawn will be pushed now. Black is in it to win it. See what I tell you, Warren? Always choose a method that happens. the method that doesn't lose quickly.
But I like Raggy's advice here.
Maximum sufferation. And Martin will win this game. I guarantee
what do you always say, Damian?
Huh? Yes.
You won't always say.
Should I push this pawn? No. Take some more pawns first. Take these, take off all these. No, there's d6 and oh my, don't allow d6, man. Oh my. Because there's bishop f3 and getting in it and this is making it. And now if king a6, there's rook f8 threatening mate and
mate. King a6, man, do it. Well, you have to.
Have to. Oh, King A7 loses. Let's just get that
You don't
clear.
have anywhere else to go, so.
King A7, Rook F8, mate. Our material.
No!
Oh my lord! Oh my lord! The rook is dead.
It's not the rook.
The rook is dead. Jeez, the rook is dead.
Oh
The
my
rook is
goodness.
dead. Rook F8.
Oh no,
Oh
no.
my. Material is just raining off the board. The A2 pawn is dead too.
No, is he getting mated though?
Oh my
Can he
lord.
Bishop F3? Is
Oh
mating?
my lord. It's not mate, but white will
Wait,
queen pawn.
A6.
White
King
is
A6,
queening.
rook check, rook block, and then what?
Yeah, rook A6 and then takes and D7. And then white has a safer king. Rook takes D7, D8.
Yeah,
Safer king will win the game.
amazing.
Oh my, can't believe that. We're here cheering
Look at
Martin
Silva,
along.
he's getting mated.
Yeah, it's mate. He
He's
can't
getting
even
mated.
escape the mate. It's just mate. It's mate.
Wow.
Whoa.
After all of that fight,
After all that fight, one blunder. One blunder caused that one. And it's mate. There's no way to escape this mate.
this one,
No, there's absolutely no way to escape this mate.
1 minute, he had some time, he could have calculated it, you
Yeah,
know.
he could have calculated that, man. The fans wanted him to win, man.
My goodness.
Yeah, we wanted to see
Oh
a
my!
victory.
In fact, watch
Yeah,
this
it's
game
bishop.
so much I don't even think we'll look at the other games.
Yeah, this bishop on F3 was a
Jeez,
mon-
man.
Yeah.
King A6 and followed by Rook takes C4, and just keep playing on the queen side. Oh my! There's no way to survive this. Yeah, he resigned. Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow!
It's
Wow!
mad,
Wow!
it's
Wow!
mad,
Wow!
yeah.
Tough one.
So here's
there.
the question.
Tough break.
Here's a philosophical question for you then, Damien.
Mm-hmm.
Because Martin was worse from the early stages, does he deserve to lose this game?
No,
Even though if-
definitely not. You always play the current position on the board. You can't play the
Okay,
pass.
okay.
That's my approach. Listen to me. You see, if you were winning the entire game and you give me the chance to press you now, oh my
And it
lord.
erases,
Make-
everything that happened before.
Yeah. Make me start. Let's give me the advantage. Oh my, I'm sorry for you.
Boy.
You better pray I miss my opportunity. But once I know it, oh my, I'm sorry for you. I am pressing.
You know why this question even makes a lot of sense now, Warren?
Mhm.
I'm sure I've read where it says once you have the initiative, you must attack.
Yep.
Yep.
Or you Steinitz.
The moment you have the initiative and you don't
All right, let's
take,
see. I'm just trying to get
Understand?
the scores
Yeah.
in.
Wow. This was rough.
Yeah.
Katrina lost, did she? Yeah,
Yeah,
Katrina did
Katrina lost.
lose. Yeah, she's down
Katrina
a
lost.
piece. Farley won. So let me just double check what the results are. But tough one. Martin should have really at least draw. Well, he should have won that game. That's what I think. Just win the game and done. Cause okay, so the match finished 4-2. So if Martin had won, it would have been 3-3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been 3-all.
I
So
remember
Martin
that the
lost,
beat was
Farley won, Katrina lost, Jalissa drew, and Aaron lost, and Azaria drew. So tough one there for Barbados. Rest of results are still coming in. But for the time being, Costa Rica did beat Nicaragua 3.5 to half thus far. And yeah, some more results are there. So we'll just wait until those are updated and then we'll tell you guys the standings for today. But tough one, man. Tough one, man. You
very
should-
tough. Very
Yeah,
tough.
that's definitely.
yeah, tough one. The fans wanted Martin to win that one.
Wait, maybe is Orlando sick? Maybe.
No,
Well,
he can't be
I-
sick now. He
No.
can be sick next week. Next
Yeah.
week,
Well,
Monday.
He didn't play any of the games today, did he?
Yeah, he played one game. He played the round before
I think he
this.
played the first round.
Yeah, he played one of the
Yeah, he
rounds.
played the first round, man.
Might be food poisoning because we
Yeah,
haven't seen him.
but Warren, there's no time to be sick now, you know?
Yeah.
If you're sick, there's vitamin C and all of these
I'm not
stuff.
sick.
Yeah, but not to be sick right now. You can be sick on Monday, you know. Once
But
the
there's
team
a thing called
qualifies.
food poisoning, you know.
Oh,
In chess, we
no,
say
no.
we have food, you know.
Food?
But what if you got food
Why, at
poisoning?
the
Did you lose
Olympiad,
that first
you
round?
don't eat. What do you do? You don't eat at the Olympiad.
No, did
When
he
I'm at the
lose that first
Olympiad,
round though? Talking about
No,
chess food, you know. Chess
No, he
food.
did. He did.
Sometimes you lose a game, and boy, you
no,
can't
I don't
recover.
think he hasn't lost any games. He hasn't lost. He hasn't lost.
Okay.
But yeah, at the Olympiad, what you do before, when I have my round at 3 o'clock, you know, I only eat breakfast, you know. There's no lunch between that, you know. I have to go to the board slightly hungry.
Unless it's some fruits, you know.
Yeah, I have to go to the board slightly hungry because I only want to eat one food that day.
Raggy, the way you're playing, you're probably going to reach to the next Olympiad. So we just give you this advice. Give you this advice from now, you know. Watch the food. Watch the food.
Because this is the new Raggy. This is definitely the new Raggy. This is definitely the new Raggy. Let me just double check
This
these.
was a tough one. Yeah, this was a Any other results? What about the Mexico, the group?
Let me see.
A good question. How do they do? Let's.
All right, they're still playing. They're up
Anastasia
2.5 to 1.5 versus Panama.
Anastasia won.
Yeah, Anastasia won. It's a Sheshnikov, you know.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, it's a Sheshnikov. One thing Sheshnikov is good at, you know, is beating lower-rated opponents.
Yeah, indeed. Our ambitious opponents.
Our ambitious opponent, you know. Somebody wants to beat you, Sheshnikov. That's why I have an antidote for that in Raggy. That's Bishop B5. I don't even want to see the Sheshnikov on my board.
Her opponent dropped an entire piece, just gifted it.
Wow.
Find
Like,
that
no
game.
pressure. Like,
No, man,
I
there
mean,
was
it was
pressure,
a
man.
mouse tip. She may have wanted Bishop F3 and played Bishop E2, allowing the rook to
Raggy
just take.
Darren is saying you're hunted for the IM in 2 years.
Well. Yeah. Let's go like that. Let's go like that.
You know, I feel I missed that IM title twice. The next time will be the charm. I've been at FM for too long, you know, Warren. I get tired of it now, you know. Everybody's FM now.
Okay.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
My son is at FM now. You know, I need to get this IM title now. I need to get it.
For you, Warren, you hardly play.
No, he has to fix that, man. FM can't be the stop now.
Yeah, you
FM
hardly
can't be the stop.
Boy, there's still time, you know. Once we have life, you know, there's still time, you know. When did Shane get his IM?
Yeah, you know, there's still time. There's still
That's
time.
inspiration.
There's still time.
Coach now was a grandmaster for how long? Like, I mean, a strong
GM for a long time.
yeah, in his 80s and thing like that. So don't worry, guys. I promise you, months. Only some months.
Only some months. Yeah, that Warren Connell is saying, I remember playing that Sicilian versus Amari crushed him. Yeah,
Amari.
so what happened was this,
I
right?
really got back to Omar.
No, man. Warren was going to play Amari for a round, right? And he said what he should play. At that time, I was a Sheshnikov player, right? And I said to him, just play the Sheshnikov. The man will go into the Sheshnikov and he will lose. You only need to know this plan, just attack on the king side and mate. And Amari went into the Sheshnikov and so said, so done.
So done.
Just mate.
Wait, so Cornwall played a Sheshnikov in his
Yeah,
time
man.
too?
Sheshnikov,
Yeah,
man. Sheshnikov is a nice opening, you know, Warren. Don't get me wrong, you know. It's just the work that has to go in to win with it sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Because White have some very annoying systems, especially not the main lines, but these mainline-ish line. They're mainline-ish, you know, but there's like a slight deviation. These are the problems.
So it was Cornwall that made Amari retire from chess, man. Amari started singing after that, you know. Man, in festival and all kind of something.
And the way it's looking, he might have retired Flavor, you know, Ken Roy. So you know. So
Oh boy! All right, so the results are in. Guatemala beat Suriname 3.5 to 2.5. El Salvador beat Barbados 4-2. Mexico beat Panama 4.5 to 1.5. And Costa Rica beat Nicaragua 5.5 to 1.5. And Dominican Republic beat Honduras 3.5 to 1.5. So let's see what's up with these standings.
I mean, Mexico should still be leading then.
No, Costa Rica is leading.
Oh, Costa Rica won their match too.
Yeah. So Costa Rica is leading, then Mexico, followed by El Salvador, Dominican Republic, Guatemala, and then Barbados in 6th. Let's look at the pairs for tomorrow.
Where you can be at 1 point in one round.
Mm-hmm.
and then dropped way
down. It's back. All right, so the internet went down a little bit, but it's coming up back now.
Jeez, well,
there's no
end of it all, and
yeah, there's no. All right, it says chat disconnected and chat is reconnected. Anyway, we're back. We are back. Repeat. You guys have to repeat what you were saying.
No, I'm just saying we're just looking at the pivotal games for Barbados. We wanted to know if they could have drawn or could have won a couple matches. I mean, you remember the game, I forget who from Barbados, where she was up a piece, clearly winning, and just misplayed it. And in two moves,
she got mated. Yeah, that was Jellycel's game. That was one. Martin just know, I think if they are draw, if that game finished in a draw, they would probably be in third place still. So those were two very important matches. But yeah, it happens. As I say, Raggy can't play in the past. Tomorrow they're playing the leaders. And it's in their hands. They are playing the leaders tomorrow. They are playing the leaders. So let me just see. Tough days ahead, but it's really up to them to dig deep and come up. They're playing number 1, number 2, and number 4 tomorrow. They have to score. They have to score. I think if they win all 3 games, they should have a real shot of qualifying. But they have to come strong. For Jamaica, let me just see. Jamaica have Wait, let me just ensure. They have Mauritania tomorrow. They have Tunisia and Denmark. Can Jamaica qualify, Warren?
Yes. What?
Let me see.
Come again. Repeat those 3 teams.
Let me look at cross table. What? Jamaica and Barbados are pretty much in the same spot. So digging deep tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow you win all your match and don't worry about anything else.
Yeah.
Both of them have their chances, and I know they'll come out guns blazing tomorrow to try and get the job done.
Yep, both teams need all the points, All right, so tomorrow again we shall meet.
Yes.
Go back to the Martin game.
Martin.
Yeah, just as in we have to appreciate this. The position was so overwhelming that Daniel played.
I can't load it because the internet went down.
Yeah,
the game is lost to history.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
As in
no, it's here.
What move?
No mind. All right, look at move 32.
Move 32. Yeah. After Bishop H3.
Yeah, and he played Rook B7. It's black. Yes. It's white to move now. He played queen. He exchanged queens, and I'm saying
that was bad.
Yeah, his position was so overwhelming that he didn't even look to see if he could play anything else. There's Rook C3. There's Rook D1. I'm just saying because you're distracting the queen away from D6.
Oh.
Yes, so Rook C3 queen times D6 check, and that should be mating maybe.
But Rook C3, he's not gonna take the Rook. Oh, no, he threatened Rook E3 anyways.
Yeah,
Warren, the mistake for Martin was Rook E7. I think that was it. It essentially set up a checkmate.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean way down? Okay.
Yeah, that's at move 41. You should have just gone Rook F8, keep that bishop pinned to F3, and then just continue playing from there. I think that was the moment. Rook F8, bishop goes back to F3, and then I don't know. Can I just go Rook F6? I don't know, something like that. But
the aim here must be to quickly grab B3 and just push the pawn.
Yeah.
So I don't mind Rook F8 like you say. I suppose that ties the bishop down to F3, and you just go around and kill the the one on
and
B3.
Kill the pawn, yeah.
And you kill it with a tempo too, because you'll be attacking the F3 bishop, and then you start pushing through. Speed is important in this Rook endgame.
Yeah, this is the type of game where I don't think blitz or rapid does it justice. I want to see in a classical game where
classical game it probably wouldn't. Black would have lost right to the opening in a classic game.
You don't want time to be thinking on that.
You don't want time to be thinking about finding C5 and all of these things. So
Yeah,
Rapid is good enough. Rapid is good enough. But tomorrow is a big day, Rocky. We meet again at 9 a.m. and we go until 2. Hopefully my internet returns to good behavior, but I don't have a lot of confidence in it. So we might be shooting from the remote studio again tomorrow. But all good stuff. All good stuff. Any last words from you, FM Elliott?
No, I mean I'm just excited to go watch.
You're just coming back. You're just coming back. You can
Sorry?
insert that too. You're just coming back.
Yeah, man. I think try to give the guys some luck to see if they can push through tomorrow.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I know they will. We have GM beaters on the Jamaican.
Two GM beaters.
We have some GM beaters on the Barbados team as well. So I think they'll do fantastic.
Yeah, tomorrow is the day for the teams to show up. Their destiny is in their hands. All right, Raggy, anything from you before we go?
Like I say, everyone, if you have 2 or 3 accounts, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell and join us tomorrow. Thanks for being here. You could have been anywhere in the world today. Probably not, because you may be on a lockdown, but we appreciate
but you're definitely here.
You're definitely here. We appreciate that.
All right, guys. Thanks again. Coverage was brought to you by the CAC. Check out their websites. They do have more, quite a lot of tournaments coming up with great conditions as well. All right, thanks, guys, and be sure to have a good rest of your Saturday. And we meet again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Thanks, FM Elliott. Thanks, Raggy, for joining, and see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.